Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's just check everything real quick. All right, everything seems to be great. All right. Welcome. Today we are doing something a little fun again. It's like a fun Thursday stream, which I'm probably gonna start making a whole series of that with a bunch of fun challenges. Today's challenge is, yeah, as you can see, just playing in bronze. The story is here, I basically have two accounts, and mainly two accounts, of course. I've created way more than that, but I mainly have two accounts, one of which I quit playing because I quit Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, and so I came back and I didn't really want to play both accounts because it's a little too much work, especially with events. Completing events in multiple accounts kind of annoying. So yeah, anyways, it's basically in bronze now. And I was like, all right, we can make some fun out of it, right? Just have a little bit of fun there and play in bronze. What I actually figured out, I was thinking about it. I was like, all right, let's kind of make it, a little bit fun to play in low EVO and all that. But what I actually figured out, did you know there's literally zero people in this game who are technically bronze players or like silver players? Every single person in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is actually platinum player because it's so easy to rank up, right? Until it starts losing you, points when you lose the game. You're technically gonna rank up, even if you gotta wait for your opponent to scoop every game to win. Technically, every player is actually platinum player, which is a little weird. What are you going to do in the stream? I'm gonna be playing in bronze, and I'm gonna be playing some funny decks. Basically, we're gonna create some funny decks. Just theory crafting, a little bit of a memery, I guess you can call it, because I have some wacky ideas for decks and all that. Also, I would really like suggestions. If you have any decks that you want to see, played some of the more wacky strategies and all that. If I have the cards for them, we're gonna do our best and all that. But yeah, I think this will be fun probably, just to play a little bit of a wacky Yu-Gi-Oh! Thursday, essentially. So yeah, as I was saying, technically, no one in Master Duel is considered to be a bronze player because it's possible. Even if you play the starter deck only, it's still possible to get to platinum because it doesn't take any losses. So technically, anyone should be platinum at least, right? Which is kind of funny. But anyways, and typically in low EVO, what I'm seeing, by the way, funnily enough, when I was playing in Master Awakening and I was grinding up to platinum, bro, like in bronze and silver, I played against more top tier decks than the moment I hit plat. I hit plat and I start playing against like Born or like some people playing starter decks even and all that. And I'm like, what the hell? How is it possible that in platinum I play against these people while in bronze, silver, and gold I don't? Because that's kind of the idea. Like, if you're a new player, you probably just win the games due to like just waiting, or your opponent gets bored of you because you just think for 10 hours and all that, which is really funny actually. So yeah, I actually saw more new players in platinum rather than gold and silver, which is kind of funny. Let's hop into the game actually, because I have some interesting things here I want to tell and show you. Right? We're gonna also have a little bit of a content pulling some cards, because in this account, because it's my fun account technically, it's not an account that I make content about anymore. I used to make content for this account, and I got a bunch of decks like Voiceless Voice. I have here. I have what was it? Teller Knights. Yeah, a lot of things in general, like plenty of decks. In the past, I've made content with this account, like, Time Thief and all that. But I decided that I don't really need it anymore, or at least not that much. And I just kind of ignored it. But yeah, we're back at it. By the way, I had one free pull just to make people who want to get the alternative art cards feel a little salty. I had one pull, and I pulled Blazing Cartesia alternative art from the free pull. And then I also crafted one card from the pack, and I did one pull because of the free pack after you craft, and I got Lulu. Just to make people a little salty, bro. Like, Yeah, I kind of got it from the first pull, which was kind of funny. Nice account, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. As you can see, like insectors are here. I have no idea how to play insectors, but I played like an insect deck and I got these cards. And yeah, some of these decks, I'm not aware how to play them because my plan was to build more fun decks when I continue making content, but I stopped making content about this account for a while. And yeah, I mean, we can just test them now. Also, this is the gold format account, as you can see here, guys. I mean, we have the Rota actually playset, which is a little too much. But yeah, there we have it, like gold chaos control here, gold warriors. It's basically what I play gold with people, with a friend of mine. And yeah, but if anyone wants to play gold format together, let me know. We can make that happen today as well. But yeah, this is kind of a little bit of a gold format. Funnily enough, for those of you who don't know, in gold format, literally, there are literally 5 or 6 URs staples that you need in every deck. And then the rest is just commons and rares, which is surprisingly cheap. Because if you think about it, you literally just need to craft like, let me see. You need to craft that technically, and then you need to craft these two. I guess you can craft this if you're playing any form of gold, and that's literally all. Like, you know, basically like 4 or 5 URs and just play every deck you want, which is very funny. I actually didn't know that when I initially started playing gold format. But anyways, now we're also gonna be opening the new bundle, because in this account I like to collect all of the maps, the premium maps essentially. And this one I don't have essentially, so I just want to collect every map here. I'm not sure, let me just check, but I think I have all of the premium maps except for one of them. Let's just take a look. By the way, oh, I just spoiled one of the decks for today, but anyways, let's see. Yeah, I have the blue eyes. No, I don't have. I have the blue eyes and the sky striker. Okay, so I don't have the what was it, the Egyptian god one. The Egyptian god pack, the Egyptian god map appeared before I created this account, so I don't have it, but I want to get it. So if it appears, I'm gonna get it. But now we're gonna get the new map, and yeah, I mean, let's just go for 3,000 gems. I guess this is the opening of the stream, guys, just spending a little bit of money there because I have gems, and yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to do with them. I'm basically playing gold format here with friends primarily. Recently, I'm not playing gold format with anyone because all of my friends don't play the game anymore. But Dark Magician, what about Dark Magician? Oh, the Dark Magician. Oh, you're talking about the bundle, or like? Oh, we already had that. We don't need it. Okay, I might as well get some UR points from here. I don't need these cards. I'm not gonna be playing branded because these cards are, I have these cards in my main account, so I don't really care. But you know, it's just for the map here basically, and the pool's kind of funny. A little bit of a, dude, this is like whenever you watch someone on TikTok talk and there's something in the background happening. This is it. Like, just watch the packs and listen. Are you playing Punk today? No, I'm playing funny decks in a different account. I'm not playing Punk today. Unfortunately, we don't have the Punk cards here. I'm gonna be playing, one of the decks is gonna be a fun Shining Nimleria deck, which I'm gonna play. It's essentially Shining Sarcophagus Nimleria, and I'm gonna show you what the deck is. And then we're gonna build other decks as we go. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Rose. I'm great. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great as well today. I literally woke up like 30 minutes, like an hour ago, which was a little, yeah, I had to rush everything I do and prepare the stream, which was a little bit of a hustle and bustle, but anyways. So yeah, by the way, we haven't gotten more than one UR here. I would love to see some alternative art cards, not that I will actually play them, but just to make people salty. Like, if there's anyone who pulled on these cards and got unlucky, I just want to show them how I got them without doing anything. Like, just literally just the bundle, and you know, just to be a little annoying there. No, this could have been it. This could have been, man. Okay, 2 more. We got a chance. I got 1 alternative art, so that's cool. By the way, I actually got a lot of people frustrated because when the Appaloosa alternative art came to the game, I literally pulled it on my first pre-pull. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. And then people in the comments Dude, I spent 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 gems. I can't get her. What the hell? What can I do about it? I didn't even need it, by the way. But, you know, getting it was really fun because it's really amazing. Once you get the alternative art of the card, it feels like you really can't go back to the usual one. Because when I play in another account and I play a Palooza without the alternative art, I'm like, man, it's not bad, but it's like, can't I have the alternative art version of it? You know? Oh, there's a chance, there's a chance. Okay, 2 out of 4, guys. Okay, 2 out of 4, that's great. By the way, this looks incredible. This, like, if there's anyone who played any of the Prince of Persia games growing up, this is literally the same vibe, in my opinion. Let me just check something on the stream. Okay, everything is going great. Yeah, this is literally just Prince of Persia vibes. If you played the first one, the Sons of Time or something, I don't know if it's the first one, but whatever. This is what I get from it. It's literally nostalgia. It's so fun. It's just so interesting to see that. I guess. I mean, for me, I'm probably just a boomer, and most people haven't played these games. But anyways, like, yeah, I started playing games when I was like 6-7 years old, so I've played a lot of games in general. And Prince of Persia was one of my favorites. Like, if anyone has heard the War Within Prince of Persia, that's the version where you travel through time a little bit more than the usual amount and you do some stuff there, so that's fun. Definitely a good time. Yeah, bro, I'm literally on a... There's no way. Oh my god, bro. 3 out of 4, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, I'm not gonna touch these cards in this account. This is the sad part. I get them and I'm not gonna play them because I don't need them in this account. It's so sad. But I got 3 of them. Oh my god. That is getting so frustrating for some people, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, we don't care about... Actually, this is a cool card. I kind of want to get it because I have Ice Jades here. Finally, can I get the 4 out of 4? If I get the 4 alternative arts in 2 10 pools, I have no words. Okay, it was close. It was close. Right. Alright, bro, by the way, this is 7 URs and everything. Just okay, relax. What if... Wait. What if I click apply? It has like 3 different icons. Like, what the hell? Apply to your profile. Which one? Which one? Oh, wow, this looks amazing. Okay, I don't want the couple picture. I want something else. Yeah, Blazing Cartesia is so much better. Okay, that's good. Let's just find... By the way, why is the Code by the Great Finger so big? It's literally in the picture, like... Relax. Let's just find... Ooh, this looks good. Oh, man. Let's just flex on some people that I have these things. Did we get a mate? Oh, no mate? Bruh. I spent so much gems and I get no mate. Ah, man. Let's just get also the Blazing Cartesia. Mommy issues. There's also like... Yeah, none of the other ones are that cool. Alright. Dude, this looks so good. Oh my god, bro. The Blazing Cartesia art looks amazing. Now I kind of want to play it. How the hell? Yeah, but that's kind of the problem. Like, I can't play them because I don't have the cards in this account. Like, seriously. Wait, what if we... Let me check the Friends and Rookie and Returner campaign, Musho, whatever, I don't care. So we get Granguno here, which is kind of cool. We get this. We can make something happen with this, just so we can play the new cards, bro. It's like, yeah, I don't wanna craft branded, because I don't really like, dude. Branded is a little too boring to me anymore. But yeah, dude, let me just flex a little bit. Ah, man, that's 2,000 gems, guys. That's 2,000 gems for these. Oh my god, Blazing Cartesia, this is incredible. Alubar and Fallen Fallbass. Okay, come on. Guys, is there anyone with a new account? Is there anyone who doesn't have an account? By the way, this I don't care about that. Is there anyone here who has a new account and hasn't done the Musho, Returner and Follower and whatever campaign? I don't know what the name of it is. Uh, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep that for now here. By the way, I have the Guardian Ethos. This is my favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just so you know, this is why I didn't disenchant it, because it's my favorite card. Yeah, just like Raphael and the card, and mostly Raphael, and mostly because of the muscles. And yeah, anyways, bro, I really want to get the Returner and Rookie Mutual campaign thing, but I can't because I don't have another account to use the code for. If we could use the code for that, that would be great. If anyone hasn't gotten a code here, just so we can get the structure deck and actually play it in the Grangono, right? That's kind of it's kind of my small request. If anyone has the ability to enter a code here, I haven't logged in for. No, actually logged in. Ah, man, I don't know if it will work actually. Let me just see. Yeah, no, it doesn't happen. Ah, man. Well, I mean, I guess we can't play it. Nah, I don't have the cards. Anyways, yeah, I mean, if anyone feels salty that I got all of the cards, well, I mean, we can't do anything about it now. So, enjoy. I don't know what to say. Let me just get rid of some stuff that I'm not gonna use. Okay, I guess that's really it. All right, let me see my old accounts. Yeah, if anyone can find an account so we can enter the code and play with the new alternative art cards, I would appreciate that very much. Not because I personally want them, but because it's gonna be very nice content to use these cards, right? Like, I literally got all three of them I got all three of them except for Incredible Ecclesia, and I can literally play the deck with all of them. That's why I wanna make it happen, you know. By the way, I had to add this to the stream, but if anyone wants to challenge me to gold format, let me know. I would love to play some gold format with you guys. I'm literally gonna say that every 30 minutes because I want to play gold format with someone. Anyways, so, I mean, I guess this is... Wait, I know I have more than one protectors. Let me get the new one. Is this the only new protector? There's no way. Oh, wow, it is. Wow, it's actually one protector. Oh my god, they gave me a code. Wait, I cannot enter the... I cannot enter the codes because it's not on a new account. It's not a new account because I have logged in already. So I cannot enter. I can only give you my code, guys. If anyone wants to, you know. Well, I mean, this is the code. If anyone has an account, let me know. That would be great. Thank you in advance. NR event only. I was thinking about something different. Not NR only, but like gold is expensive. Well, I mean, it's actually not that expensive, bro. It's literally just Pot of Greed, Heavy Storm, and, you know, it's optional whether you want to craft these two. Literally just Pot of Greed and Heavy Storm are the only URs that you need. Literally just Pot of Greed because this is in the game anyways. Technically. I mean, actually, one thing to clarify, when I play gold format, I play it in the Master Duel format, not gold format where you can play also the Graceful Charity and all that, right? Because this is usually not in Master Duel, even in Master Duel's version of gold format, so I don't play this, and I don't play the other cards, like the two devils thingy. I play only these, just so you know. Yeah, anyways. So, the first deck I want to play today is gonna be a combination between Shining Sarcophagus and Nimleria that I want to make a video about one day, but it's not gonna be today, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can show that. All right. So this is gonna be the first deck for today. This is essentially a combination between a little bit of Shining Sarcophagus and Nimleria, and the one thing that sticks everything together is actually Gandora, because if you think about it, Gandora is literally gonna be Green Maju with a banishing effect, which is incredible. So yeah, the whole idea here is just banish your opponent's field, go second, break the field, and boom, get game. And basically for the Shining Sarcophagus stuff, we have Gadget Trio, we also have the Gandora, and we have the Archfiend Sadven, which is surprisingly a good card because it can boost attack and it can do some cool things and all that, which is not bad. And we have the Shining Sarcophagus for the Nimleria cards. Dreaming Nimleria, we have the Sweet Dreams Nimleria, we have 2 copies of this, which essentially searches any of the level 10s, 2 copies of this beatstick, 2 copies of that beatstick, 1 of the Dreaming Reality, because that's a way to access the Dreaming Nimleria once you have the tower, And we also have the playset of the Devourer and 1 copy of the Repeater. I don't play the other trap card. And then we have also the Eater of Millions, because it's a good card in general, 2 Grand Magus, and we have from there a bunch of non-engine, I think. So Duster, Talon, Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, and we have Maxi and Full Walls. I was like, okay, I want to play board breakers, but then I figured, well, if I play Maxi and Full Walls, they're gonna give me more cards, so they're, in general, they're just not bad. So yeah, I just ended up playing Full Walls and Maxi instead of board breakers. And the extra deck literally doesn't matter. I just play a bunch of rank 10s and link monsters, which we banish, and that's really it. I mean, it's pretty simple, to be honest. I guess we can just head on to the gameplay now. But yeah, maybe next stream, yeah, definitely. If anyone, you know, has any ideas also for future streams, I know Magdi has an idea for common and rares, and I will make that happen. I just don't know when. And as of the gold format, again, I understand. By the way, I realize that it's expensive. Good morning, hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I understand that gold format is expensive. That's why people don't really get into it, because in Master Duel you gotta craft a couple of cards. But just note that you don't need all of the cards to make a good deck, right? There are actually even budget decks which only require you to have Pot of Greed because it's a staple in every deck, and then just, you know, Snatch Steal, but that Snatch Steal is technically in the game, and Heavy Storm, but Heavy Storm is technically also in the game, so it's not like you're crafting stuff that you're not gonna use and all that. And just ignore the Graceful Charity and the Delinquent Duel, because these cards are not gonna be available in gold format event in Master Duel. That's it. Yeah, that's kind of it, right? Oh, by the way, new map looks incredible, and also Jinju in it looks pretty nice. Set 3 pass turn. Wow, lovely. I love to play against back row decks. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna start with Pot of Desires because it's really easy to just get access to cool things. I would love to not get all of my... Yeah, I have 1 Shining Sarcophagus, that's more than enough. Alright, now here, I would like to start with the Gadget. I want to see if he will interrupt that. And I think we can get game pretty easily against 3 back row. It's not like it matters that much. Even if 3 of them are... Maxi, I don't love it, but... well, okay, I mean, it's not like the end of the world. So now we're gonna get the Shining Sarcophagus, and we're gonna use it. This is gonna be really good because we basically get Gandora, but we don't have a normal summon, so yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a problem there. Not that it matters that much. And now with Gandora, funnily enough, you can actually destroy all cards, which is incredible, by the way. This is literally busted, and literally a 1 card OTK. It's already 3000. It goes up to 342, and yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And all we gotta do from here is literally just Sweet Nemleria, which is actually gonna search me a Nemleria monster, not necessarily Dreaming Nemleria. So we're gonna get the one that I guess don't have, but it really doesn't matter. They just grab one of these. This is easy to get game, by the way. We just go Nemleria here. This will set us the other tower. It's pretty straightforward, by the way. The combos are really simple here. So you get the tower, and you basically now have access to special summon because you have Dreaming Nemleria in the Pendulum Zone. This is 8000 already, so I'm just gonna look at my opponent's hand to see if they're having anything that's problematic for me. And that's really all of it. I think I can get game through that. Nothing really that great, so I guess I'm just gonna get rid of that and get game. Yeah, it's pretty simple, by the way, but he kind of just bricked a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he has Super Poly. Oh, well, actually, he did not brick entirely. Super Poly could have been problematic, but Gandora is kind of ridiculously powerful to board wipe, so that's that. Definitely a cool first game in like 2 seconds. Bro, this deck is, by the way, really... it's fun, but it's also very solid, I figured out. Now, in order to make this more interesting, I'm gonna play up to 5 games with a deck, and I'm gonna switch it. So we don't play the same stuff, right? Just play different decks. And the next deck, I have some ideas what it could be, but if any of you have any idea for a fun, wacky deck that, you know, want me to play, or also if you have any replays so we can see something funny and a cool deck that you have, let me know, because we can build that today if I have the cards, of course. I mean, kind of it. But yeah, I mean, if any of you like to play, would like to give suggestions, I am very open to that. Very open to that. And the map looks incredible, by the way. Dude, come on. This is so good. Wow. I was actually a little disappointed when I saw Blue Eyes map. I was like, bro, this is like just Blue Eyes simp type of stuff. I mean, it's not really that amazing. But this map now is... This is a good map in general, right? It's not just yeah, hey, hello, I play Blue Eyes. It's something a little more interesting. It looks lovely. Unexpected die. That's what I'm saying, by the way. People are gonna play some fun stuff. I guess this is a starter deck. I mean, that's kind of the issue here. When I play low Evo, obviously people are gonna play some starter decks. And that's so sad. I mean, it's... I was talking about that many times when I have my videos about the game state of Master Duel. I think this is a big problem, that people just cannot learn the game that well, because the tutorials really don't give you anything. And like, you know, you would think after playing the starter mode and all that, the tutorials, you would think that this is actually a very fine board. I mean, technically on paper, it's just good for the deck itself. But again, I mean, without any knowledge on how to play this, it's kind of like very sad. I definitely don't like that Konami didn't really introduce a way for people to learn the game, because there are ways to do it, right? For example, what was it? The two decks that had a playbook exactly card by card how to play them. This is a product in TCG, right? It's not in Master Duel. But we can get that for Master Duel. By the way, we can literally do that. Just duel against a bot and literally turn by turn have it being straightforward. So you activate a card after card, you go through some link climbing, XC summoning and all that, and you see kind of a little bit of a fast-paced gameplay. And yeah, I mean, that would be nice. Also, a feature like, for example, this is gonna sound very stupid when I say it this way, because I don't really have a better explanation in terms of an example, but if you've played Genshin Impact, Paimon, the little thingy girl, is the one that teaches you different stuff. If we have that in Master Duel, for example, and it has kind of a way to teach you during the start of the game, not multiplayer, but single player, but in a little bit of a fast-paced gameplay. And for example, also suggest you what decks to play, right? For example, let's say, oh, you're a new player, it would be a good idea to pick up for example, the Dragon Maid structure deck, because it uses only one summoning mechanic, which is going to be a little bit easier to learn. Or it's a good idea to pick up this deck because, you know, yada yada, it's a little simpler to play and all that. So, dude, that is definitely, in my opinion, a great idea. And it's a little sad that we're not seeing that being implemented in the game better. So, yeah, I'm just kind of sad about that part. Yeah, I don't know. I think these are good ideas. Just don't make the sprite as scary as Paimon. Yeah, I mean, that's also a thing. But Paimon is like really OG. I played Genshin Impact a lot like years ago, so that's why I gave you that example. It's very it's an interesting game, I guess. I mean, in the past. I don't know nowadays, but it was interesting back then. But kind of one problem that's stopping me from playing these games is the fact that they're co-op. And for those of you who don't know, co-op is basically a game that you mostly play single player. And if you want to play multiplayer, someone comes to your world or whatever, and they play with you. However, you don't get mutual rewards. One of the person that the world is, you know, if it's their world, only gets the reward. So if you go into someone else's world, you're not gonna get anything. And yeah, it's like, it's really not that fun. Hey, do you want to try Argostar Fiendsmith? It's pretty much Fiendsmith control, but with Argostars. I don't know. I gotta see if I don't have the cards, but I gotta see if I can get them. I'll think about it after this game. I'll think about it. I'll look it up. Alright, so we're playing against Traptrix. Again, no hand traps. I have 2 Maxi, 3 of the Fuovos, and I don't draw any of them, which I respect, of course, lovely. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to deal with the control Traptrix deck now. Well, it's gonna take a while until he finishes. Yeah, I'm gonna look up if I can get the Argostar cards here. That would be interesting. But I also don't have the Fiendsmith cards, I think, here, because I haven't played for a while. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna see what I can do. I gotta see the collection here, because this is like an account that I played last time I played was like before Fiendsmith in Millennium Engine came to the game, months ago. So I don't know what I have exactly. I know that I have the purpose of this account. By the way, when I started making content, my idea was I wanted to make content about whatever comes into the game. But the problem was I didn't have enough gems to open multiple packs, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a second account. And whenever something comes out that's strictly just engine, for example, Tiller Knight literally only uses Tiller Knight cards, right? I was like, all right, whenever there's a problematic deck like this, or like a fun little deck that uses mostly, you know, engine and not really a lot of non-engine and staples, I'm just gonna build it here. And that was the idea. 1 second. All right, so we finished the combo, I guess, and we have 2 back row with Reflesia. I mean, it's pretty standard board. I would like to start my plays with Shining Sarcophagus because I want to threaten just getting rid of the back row with Gandora. We'll see how it goes. Probably not gonna work, but at least it's gonna force like a Reflesia maybe. That would be nice. We gotta get through the interruptions because I have literally nothing I can use. No talent, no trust, no whatever. 0 board breakers and 0 hand traps going second is a little nasty, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Ah, come on, dude. Ash Blossom as well, that is, yeah, even worse. Okay. Well, I mean, we're kind of stuck now in a little bit of a bad spot. So let's go with this. I guess I can activate the Devourer and I can banish 3 cards. I'm literally gonna get rid of whatever because it doesn't really make a difference, and we'll see how it goes. I would assume he's gonna negate it now with the Reflesia, and that would be generally a good idea, but never mind. No, I guess not. She's probably gonna flip it face down though with Floodgate or banish it with like another trap hole basically. Oh, never mind, he's not gonna do that too. Okay, whatever. Let's just discard, I guess, one of these, and I'm gonna get potentially a Surge, but I doubt that a little bit. Hello, I'm building a Crimson Dragon Stardust Dragon mix deck. That seems very fun. That seems very fun. If you have any replays, I would love to check them out. Alright, so he's gonna pop it with the Nightmare. Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected to get negated here. The last play I have is literally just Grand Maju, and it's not really gonna work very well. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a whatever. Yeah, no, I can't win this. Man, I mean, listen, Trap Tricks is a pretty strong control deck, and without anything else, I'm really just screwed. Yeah, by the way, if you have any... Again, if you have any replays, send them. We can watch the fun decks you have. Crimson, by the way, I really like how they made the new structure deck so cheap. It's so good. Yesterday's video that I uploaded about it was like, I was really happy that they designed something so cheap and accessible. It's not built yet, but the structure deck really helps. Dude, seriously, it does. You literally buy it 1 or 2 times and you're good to go. The Stardust portion of the deck is gonna be really expensive, I would assume. Because, yeah, I mean, you have no access to get these cards. I'm waiting for like a Stardust structure deck, basically, at this point. Because it's also very expensive. But, yeah. I don't know. Alright, well, I don't know what I'm playing against. By the way, quick reminder. Oh, Exo Sisters. Well, okay. So I would assume he doesn't have the best hand ever because he starts with Alice, but he might have enough combo. Never mind. By the way, again, just a reminder. If anyone has like a new account or account that they don't use and have the ability to enter a rookie returner campaign code, let me know because I'm trying to make that happen here right now. So yeah, if anyone has an account like that, I would love to give them the code just so we can get the reward so I can play something here. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a reminder. All right, let's just play one more game with this, then I'm gonna move on, I guess. Or maybe I can play it until I hit silver and then we can switch it up. But dude, bronze is really easy to rank up from. Like, yeah, I should have named it Adventures in Bronze and Silver because I literally ranked up away from bronze in like the first hour, which is, yeah. Alright. He might be using the loner deck. Yeah, it is very possible. I haven't played for 3 months, I think. That is great if you can do that. That is absolutely amazing. I can show you the code after the game so we can try it out then. Oh my god, we have Fuos. Woohoo! Let's activate it before the main phase if we can, just so we can prevent the talent from being activated. That would be nice if we can draw a couple of cards from this. Not gonna lie, the alternative art branded really tempting me. Alright, chaining the resonator command, which is interesting. I guess he plays the structure deck. We'll see how it goes. I literally got all of the alternative art branded cards. That is why I want to make it happen here, because I got all of them with 2000 gems. I'm gonna show you right in a little bit, for those of you who just joined the stream. Alright, searching Bone Archfiend, very interesting, that's good. And now we might draw a couple of cards here. I don't know why he went for a Bone. I guess he already has the Soul Resonator or something like that. Nope, he's gonna set one. I guess he doesn't really want to give me cards to draw, which is a very big mistake, because I can get game really easily. Oh, so he does have the Soul Resonator. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. So he's gonna get a search again, and he's gonna grab another card, not Bone Archfiend. I would assume he's gonna grab Red Lotus. Okay, I would assume he would go for Synchron, but he already got rid of Synchron, which I guess is like whatever. So he's gonna go Wandering King Wildwind Summon now, which is actually pretty fun. And also he searched with the Soul Resonator, the Red Lotus, which is gonna give him a trap card potentially. All of that's completely fine. Kubelt is a very weird card. I don't know what he's doing with that. No way you got them all in 2k gems. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, guys. That's the fun stuff. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I would assume you just joined the stream, so I'm gonna show you what happened. All right, so let's also chain Maxi here just to make him tilted. Base Nemleria player. Yeah, Nemleria Shining Sarcophagus, dude. Again, I'm gonna make a video about this deck, but it's not gonna be like, I don't know when. I could do it tomorrow. I could do it like next week. I don't know, but it's a fun deck. I kind of want to make a little bit of content about it. But yeah, I guess this is the final game with this deck, because we gotta play something else now. Okay, let's go Dreaming Nemleria. That's nice. He has one back row, which is everything he has. Poor guy, dude. Poor guy. Yep, that's great. Boom. Chaotic Guardian stun. What the hell is that? How do you do that? I haven't seen those archetypes, but put together, what is the gimmick? The gimmick is basically you play Nemleria, which benefits from banishing cards, and you play Shining Sarcophagus with Gandora, which is essentially Green Maju at home. A little bit of a better version of Green Maju. And you just banish cards with Gandora to clear the field. It gains attack points like it's Green Maju, and this way you also benefit from the Nemleria cards. And yeah, I mean, overall it's just very easily, you know, very easy to make good synergy with. Right? Nemleria Kashira seems more annoying than Shining. Yeah, but it's not fun. Shining is more fun, and I would argue Shining Sarcophagus is better with the Nemleria cards. I will die on the hill for saying that. I'm literally gonna say that till the last day, for my last breath, because I genuinely think that this is a good deck, a lot better than most going second strategies, funnily enough. It's just so good when you have, like, of course, you gotta have like a board breaker available. If you don't have anything, you're like, oh yeah, sure, I mean, what am I gonna do then? And you know, all right. Before I show you guys the pulls and everything, let me just play a final game so I hit silver, and we can call it a day with the Nemleria deck, and then we're gonna move on with different things. Okay. I currently play Chimera as a Mina Fiendsmith. Yeah, dude, I mean, obviously that's a good deck. That's a very good deck. Final game, going second. Come on. One actual opponent, please. I mean, I can't really rant about people who don't play that well in bronze, but I don't know. I've never read Nemleria cards. All I know is that the Pendulum sleeps on top of the deck while banishing. Yeah, code. Yeah, 1 second. I'll give you that after this game. So yeah, I just wanted to hit silver and move on from this deck. All right, this is Black Wings. I don't know why he said 2 back row beforehand, but whatever. I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna watch through the combo, I guess. Yeah, this is the final game. Then I'm gonna give you the code and I'm gonna talk about the pose and all that. But Essentially, the Nimleria cards allow you to banish cards from the extra deck and summon big beat sticks. That's literally all. And whenever you have no cards in the extra deck, Dreaming Nimleria can be special summoned, and it's a very nice board wipe as well. Which is the reason why I'm playing Eater of Millions, because you can banish your whole extra deck if you want to do that immediately and get it. So that's also a nice play. While Ghidorah basically benefits from banished cards, and it's a board wipe, and it's a special summon from deck, which can get you a lot of stuff, which is, you know, on paper very good, you know. I run Nimleria with Behemoth, the king of the 100 battles, and the amount of opponents that don't read the unaffected is hilarious. Yeah, whenever you have something that makes you read, it's like, nah, I don't feel like reading, guys. All right, let me just see something here real quick. Yeah. Flame Swordsman, that is actually Flame Swordsman or Mikanko. These are actually good suggestions. I have Flame Swordsman, but not in this account, unfortunately. But if you want to see Flame Swordsman happen, I am thinking about next Thursday's gimmick for the stream, and I'm thinking about playing something related to that with in my main account. So yeah, we will do that. We'll do that possibly next week. It will be a fun idea. You know, kind of like anime style archetypes that didn't really take off very well or have new support or something like that. This would be the gimmick. But we'll see. I can't really promise you anything, but you know, try Argo Stars. It's really annoying control deck. I almost lose to it while using Fatesmith control. The reason I win is just because opponents surrender. Worst part, the opponent's deck doesn't event that well built. I don't know what that means, but okay, I got the idea. It's basically an annoying deck. All right, people, clearly my opponent didn't know the Blackwing combos very well, which is fine, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm literally gonna get game in 2 seconds, and it's time to show you guys the pulls and all that. But yeah, usually this is like the Nimleria combo. You literally place it here, and then you use that, right? You basically send it to the deck. You get the tower. Tower gives you a search, and then you just use the search to just get a bunch of beat sticks to summon. So you go for these. You literally just go for the chocolate and the vanilla, guys. Basically. And boom, you have 2 beat sticks. Of course, starting with Shining Sarcophagus would have been better, but I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I should have started with Shining Sarcophagus probably, but whatever. And this is technically the first monster effect that I activated, so this gets 1 counter. And now I'm literally gonna special summon also Eater of Millions, just so I can show you what it does. I'm gonna banish a bunch of cards. This is funny. Thank you. I guess. Okay, so we're gonna banish all of these. 5 cards. Now that we have no cards in the extra deck, we can summon Nimleria, but I think it doesn't work during the same turn, right? Must be special summoned by having no cards in your extra deck. I've said Dreaming Nimleria. You can only special summon this card once per turn. Okay, why can't I special summon it then? I'm a little bit confused. For some reason, I cannot special summon it. I have no idea why. Okay, let's proceed to the battle phase. This is easy to deal with. Bro, if that's a mirror force, I'm gonna be so... Oh, Jesus Christ. You literally took... You took so much damage from this. Ah, man. He took 64. Memory of an adversary for 6400 attack beat stick, dude. Okay. Okay. That was a lot of effect damage there. Anyways. Yeah, of course, we hit silver in like 2 seconds. Wow. Wow, guys, I'm silver. I'm so much better now. Woohoo! That was an achievement. Alright, so let's first show you the code. Thank you in advance. It was here. Hey, this is the code, guys. I would like to get the code twice, right? This is it. Because we put all of the alternative art here. And I can literally play the deck now, and I don't have the cards. So yeah, I would appreciate a little bit of a help there, because I have the cards in my main account. This is on my main account and all that. What did I miss? Nothing. I just hit silver basically, and I won against people who like don't know how to play the game. That's it. It will take 6,400, please. What does that mean? I'm confused. So yeah, guys, I would really appreciate like 2 codes being entered so I can get the cards and play the deck here, because I really don't have the cards. Yeah, I'm poor. I need help. I need help, dude. I have to find like what was it? I have to find something to just write "I'm poor, help me" and just sit like that on the stream. How do you start back in ranked? Essentially, I haven't played in this account for months, and I just, you know, decided to make a stream about it, just playing with fun decks and, you know, low EO. That's pretty much it. Branded was expensive, yeah, but I can build it pretty easily. 6,400 damage, yeah, dude. He took 6,400 damage with this memory of an adversary. That was huge. Of course, that was amazing. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess the person that wanted to enter the code is not here at the moment. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, basically, if you get the structure deck, and of course the Granguno, we could make it happen. It's not gonna be the best of the best version, but we could make it happen. The thing is, again, I have these cards in my main account, and I don't play branded here. But since we got all of the alternative arts, let me just show you real quick. So, you know how you get 20 pulls from this. I'd enter it, but I'm not a returner. Very sad. Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome to the stream, Kratos. How you doing? Yikes, I think I already entered the code long ago. Man, that's that. So you know how you get 20 pulls from here, and also a free pull when the pack comes out. 21 pulls in, 21. Look at this. we got all of them. Like, we got all of them. It's so funny. That's why I wanna play the deck now, because I got all of these cards. Like, seriously, dude. Look at this. Can you believe that? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. I was like, dude, there's no way we get all 3 of the branded URs, and we got them. Like, streamer's luck, dude. Streamer luck. I'm just built different. You got all 3? Yeah, yeah, it's it. I was like, whoa, really? This is just built different, guys. I had a Fortune 3 enchant on the post today. I don't know. I only got the Sword Soul 1. Yeah, I only didn't get the Sword Soul 1, which we don't need for branded. That's the funny thing. Oh, come on, seriously, dude. Don't I have like 1 account to enter the code? Like, seriously? There has to be 1 account to enter the stupid code. Oh my god, dude. Man, I really wanna find a way to do that. Let me think. So I have 1 account that I'm playing in right now. Yeah, but I have to update the game and all that. Oh my god, dude. Nah, there's no way this will happen today. I really can't make it happen. I have I can think of an account to use, but it's like, yeah. I am fine with crafting 1 Granguno. I'm completely okay with that. But you know, I kind of won the deck, right? I just won the deck here. I was going to enter the code, but they shut down my electricity before that. Can you enter it now? That would be great. If you can enter it now, that would be great. You know, like, dude, I literally feel so stupid for asking people to do that, but it's just like, it's such a shame to get all of the cards and not play the deck. It's just like, bruh, seriously, I'm not gonna, you know. Support nowadays is like 1-3 cards of an archetype. If they give it too much, it might make the deck so strong. So if someone has already put on an archetype years ago, it's easy to get the new cards. Yeah, I mean, support usually... No, technically, after I log in my account... Okay, that would be great. Technically, you don't get new support 1 to 3 cards all the time, but from like years ago, even in 2014, you usually get between 1 to 2 or 3 cards as support, because you know, the idea is not to get the deck so much tools. It's literally to give them a little bit of a push there, and that's really all of it. All right, so the next deck we're gonna be playing, I actually haven't built one, but I have an idea. I think today is the day. First of all, let me just check my collection real quick. Let's see if there's anything fun. By the way, I pulled a bunch of rares here, which is, yeah, just one of six, I guess. You have, yeah, I mean, we have ancient gear here, which is very nice. I have planned combo, dude. I have so many things in this account. Rare Omega, by the way, looks amazing. Argo Stars. Oh yeah, let me just check the Argo Stars. So, what is the deck about here? What are we doing with this? So 3 UR, 6 UR. Oh! Dude, wait. I don't think this is possible. I don't have the Fiendsmith cards, and I don't have these cards. It's really expensive. This is a little too expensive, dude. I gotta be honest with you. What would be... Hold on, let me just check the usual Argo Stars deck list, I guess. Let me see if it's possible to make that happen. Let's see. I would assume you want to play Argo Stars, Fiendsmith, and this is literally 6 URs for the Argo Stars, a bunch of Fiendsmith cards, and MX Saber, which I think I have here. Nope, I don't have it. Okay, that's a little annoying, but I can get it. I mean, it's a staple. Silhouette Rabbit, 2 copies, because you... yeah, technically you kind of can use both of them. I mean, that's a little too expensive, to be honest. I mean, I'm trying to think of a way to make it happen. Pure Argo Stars is possible, but not as good as Argo Star... Yeah, I mean, it's normal, obviously. Is there another fun way to play Argo Stars without the Fiendsmith cards, maybe? Just to make it a little more exciting, not just play Fiendsmith Control, maybe? That would be unique. Also, let's see. Technically, I have cards that I can get rid of to make it happen, but let's just take a look here. So, I can dismantle some things. I don't need this. I don't need the second one. I keep these for fun. This is also here. Can we make a deck happen with Weather Painter Argo Stars? Is that a thing? I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it could be, you know, interesting, I guess. We don't need that. We don't need that, but I'm gonna keep it because it's my favorite card. I don't care. I don't care about this. We're not gonna use it here. I can get rid of one Rota, I guess. Actually, nah, man. Stun Argo Stars if you want to be hated. Nah, dude, I don't want to play Stun Argo Stars. That would be very toxic. I have, by the way, Time Lords and Mech Lords. So, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of meme decks here, guys. I'm definitely here with a bunch of meme decks that I can play. But let me just look at what I can get rid of. Anything else that's dismantleable? Nope. Voiceless Voice. I have the Ice Jades. I have these as well here. By the way, I have Aliens and Ogdoadex here as well. I've made a video about that in the past, which was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that's mostly it. Yeah, I mean, some cards I'd like to keep for memory purposes. That's why they're here. Oh, I guess we don't need a second one of this. I can get rid of that. I have Beat Troopers as well here. I mean, a lot of fun stuff is here, by the way, just so you know. Argo Stars, True Draco. Yeah, but that's like very toxic. I mean, it's just completely toxicity if I play this. What the hell? This is a UR? Oh my god. Okay, I actually have the Mormeo Atlanteans, but without the new support. I built the deck. It's like a janky 60 card pile, but it looks fun. Which deck? Which deck are you talking about? I also have spirits, funnily enough. Yeah, we definitely have archetypes to play for today. I'm gonna tell you that much. We have some fun archetypes. Yeah, I mean, I think this is it. We did get a couple of points here and there. Oh, I actually can disenchant this because Maxi is limited now. Yeah, well, I mean, I can make it happen with the Argostar deck, but I would like to figure out a different way to play this maybe. So let me just give it a go then. Stardust Crimson Dragon deck. Oh, this one. Okay, I would love to see a replay of that if you wanna show us like a replay of that if you played it. Okay, so what are the ratios? All right, walk me through the deck here. So we need playset of this, playset of that. Of course, when it's a UR, it's usually a playset. I would assume field spell is it's like 1 or 2 copies of it, right? Because it's like it's sort of like a Monster Reborn. I would go with 2 usually. This is discard 1 card, space summon this as a monster. Following effect, you can play this card, spell chop card zone, add 1 Argostar card. I mean, I guess this is a one-off at least. I would assume. Other cheap deck that I can think of is Psyframe Primate. Oh, I have options to play for today, guys. I'm just gonna start with trying this out. Purple Girl is 3, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it's actually not that expensive if you buy the structure deck. Yeah, it's definitely way cheaper. Since only interruptions, Argostars only use Entrap. This one? If a unsport turn special summon, place this card in the spell chop card zone, while this card's been in the field, whatever monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Wait, really? Is this that good? It doesn't seem, I mean, it's probably a one-off, and this is probably a one-off. I guess the rare is gonna be like 2 or 3, maybe. The purple trap. Oh, this one. Oh, it's probably because it's a searcher, I guess. I mean, it makes a little sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna play this. I think this is a good core now that I look at it. So from here, what can we do to make the deck happen? I think reinforcements is good because this is a warrior deck, of course. Wait, I also need, hold on. It's the other monster here, the Fierce Party. I guess we play at least 1 of it, right? I think so. Yeah, I guess we can play like 1. And yeah, I mean, this is probably a good core. I would probably like to play MX Saber we gotta craft. This, and then I guess we're gonna have to play maybe the Speed Droid stuff to just get access to it pretty easily. So some like that would be nice. At least 1, yeah. Yeah, of course. Apostle's Trap and that 1 trap monster that destroys. Let me look up. By the way, I cannot wait to play the Apophis cards, bro. When the Odeon deck comes out, I'm literally gonna be... Give me that. I need this. I want to play this so badly. So this is it, right? Negate the cards up to the number of... Yeah, definitely makes sense. So this is a 3 of, I would assume. Silhouette Rabbit, yeah. Because you can set anything, right? And also continuous special summon. Let me just look up how the wording is supposed to be. Special summon as. So this is how you type it. Then you go into continuous trap. Okay. Let me see. Such a weird day. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so let me see, what can we get here? Which one was the destruction one? It was the one that summons a level 7. Wait. Like, if I type it this way. Yeah, this one, right? This card space summoned. You can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Right? There's 1 trap that looks like Dirt Golem. It's probably this one. Yeah, this one. I guess we can play 1 or 2 of this too. Statue of Anguish Pattern. Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't know the name of it, but let me just also look up a bunch of other good ones. Special summon as. So, angel statue, we don't care. This, we don't care. I think this is good enough. I mean, I'm planning on making a meme channel where I learn to use nunchucks. I haven't been grinding Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Alright, this seems probably good enough for like a core of the deck, I guess. Also, you can play Metal Slime and add the slime in extra deck as beater. Oh, yeah, that is also kind of fun. Alright, let's do that, I guess. I guess we can play that for fun. Alright, that would be kind of fun. I also plan on learning bow stuff. I don't know what that means, but... Alright, I mean, this is kind of looking good. Can we add some interesting plays with these trap monsters, maybe? Think about, like, a fun little line to go through. I guess we gotta play this. Just, you know, a good card. Can we use these for something interesting? Does this need to remain on the field? If control continuous trap, banish this card from your hand, make the attack whatever. Banish this card, you control, place up to 2. Oh, so you gotta banish it for this. Alright. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I guess this is, you know, not on the field, so Link summoning isn't that big of a deal. Level 4 Xyz, I think. Yeah, you're probably right, because these are level, this is level 6, level 7, level 4, and then these are also level 4. All right, so what can we play as Xyz for here? Nope. I guess just a form of interruption would be nice. Dude, can we play like double or nothing to get game with this? That would be funny. I could give it a go, but it's like very weird. I would assume Baguska is always a decent option for that. But yeah, it's kind of like... Oh, we could use Time Thief Redoer, guys. Oh, man, I want to play this. Yeah. Aristo Gamer, welcome to the stream. You literally gave me the perfect idea. I was also thinking about that. Most time, Adra gonna be in the banish zone. Yeah, if you have Dimension Shifter, it's also worth. Number 41 is good. Let me see. So I guess we can play like Redoer, maybe Baguska. Not gonna play Utopia double. Hold on. What is that? Yeah, I mean Baguska, okay, whatever. I actually have an interesting idea. I could combine this deck with some Time Thief monsters, by the way. Because I can play this as a trap, and that would be great. And this one, you can turn one Exceed monster you control, attach one card from your deck as material, attach one material, target one Time Thief monster in the graveyard, special summon. It is actually not a bad idea to play some Time Thieves in this if we can make it happen. Because it's like, if we start the place with this, we can summon the Redoer, detach one to special Winder. Winder can get us an additional Time Thief card, and this can literally be like retrograde. So we can make that happen. I think this is not terrible as an idea. So yeah. Does it seem interesting to you guys? Because I don't want to play... I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to play Fiendsmith in like silver and just play like Fiendsmith control, right? It's kind of a... Put in Suships. Dude, Suships are actually pretty great. Maybe play the tempo card that turns... play the tempo card, turn 1, activate traps. What was that? What was the name of this card? I don't remember the name of it. Tempo card, targets 1 trap. Okay, I think I know this card, but I don't remember it. I guess we can also play like SP. Yep. I'm thinking about it, but Temple of the Kings. Oh! Temple of the Kings? Can we make that happen? Do you have the Gaia structure deck? Yeah, I do have one copy of it. Also, you have my Goblin Biker Agostar's Punk. I made the deck on my channel. Yeah, that's great. If you have any replays, send them. I would love to watch them. The Temple of something? Oh, yeah. So you can check it out. Yeah, okay. If you have any replays, we can check it out on stream right now, too. So that one, you can activate one chop card, the turn you reset. You can send one Mythical Beast Circuit in your monster zone. And this card will special on one from your hand or deck or one fusion monster from your extra deck. Can we play even Mythical Beast Circuit? If you do not control Temple of the King, destroy this card. Can we... Okay, so yeah, Temple of the King sounds kind of fun. Just add Uriah. Dude, I will do it, but I think it's not that good of an idea because we're gonna use the trap card for other plays. But it would be nice. I'm gonna read Uriah in a little bit. Can we add Mythical Beast Circuit here and search it? Does anyone have any idea how to do that? If you want to add Circuit... Okay, I'm waiting for the... For the kick here. Waiting to see what you're going to tell me about it. Circuit, bit bricky. Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, it's on YouTube only. Okay. You can summon Naturia, Exterior, or Red Eyes Dragoon with it. Yeah, that's my point. I mean, I can summon whatever I want after I have the circuit. That's why I'm kind of thinking about it, basically. You know? That would be kind of fun. If we can get that. I mean... Let's see. Do we have a way to search circuit? Do we have a way to use you are finished? What is that? Wait, what the hell? I mean, I thought that it's some sort of a card, but anyways. A Fairy Man that's gonna be hard to search. Yeah, it is. I mean... Temple of the Kings is kind of like... Wait, does this... Oh, this can allow you every turn to activate. It's not only on activation. That's kind of good. Yeah, but I kind of want to make it kind of work with the circuit if I can. That would be very nice. Dude, when the new audio support comes to the game, I am gonna play so much this deck. No real good way to search it. That's sad. That's sad. I mean, makes sense, but... I guess, yeah, it makes sense that we can search it. When the new Odeon cards come in the game, that would be nice. Okay, let me just think of a Time Thief version of this deck, maybe to have fun a little bit. Looks like a Fairy. Yeah, exactly like a Fairy, dude, you know. I guess we can... I would love to try out like a small Time Thief engine, because it will be probably interesting to try it out. Use that stand. What is that? What do you mean, Mahdi? I'm kind of confused about that. So, Abyss Dover is good. Yeah, it's good, yeah. I'm thinking of a Time Thief style deck list. That's why I'm not adding other rank 4s, basically. So, usually you summon 2 level 4s, right? Maybe Adventure Engine. I don't have it here. Although it's not a bad idea, I just don't have them. Yeah, but it's like... Okay, so... Basically, you activate the Argo Star cards, you set 2 trap cards, and then you use them to link off or exceed someone, and that's it? Like... Huh? That's 10. Dude, is that a card? Like, what the hell? Oh! Each time a card or effect is activated, except that's 10, place 1 access counter. Most of the control gain 100 for each access counter. If the 10th access counter is placed, you can turn this card to the hand. If you do set from your deck, 1 continuous trap with an effect that special summons itself. Is that really a good card? What else that's good with trap monsters I can't really think of? Yeah, I mean, Odeon deck, but Odeon is not in the game. Add Dimension Shifter, yeah, dude. I mean, I really don't want to do that for the sake of not playing Toxicity, but this is kind of an interesting one, but it's like, yeah. I guess we can give it a go. All right. I mean, I'm gonna trust you on this one, guys. All right. I would like to also make sort of like a Time Thief deck here if I can finish these cards. It goes with You're Finished, which is the trap card. Yeah, but I don't have the trap card. I know what you're talking about, but I don't have it. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess we don't play it then. I don't know. It was from an event, but I didn't play during that event, unfortunately. Alright, I am gonna try it out with Time Thief because I think it's gonna be kind of fun, right? So this, I guess, doesn't make the cut then. So this is the trap monster, which is actually pretty good. Specimen 1 Time Thief machine monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So this can be a good target. You get it from solo mode. Wait, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna look it up. Let me just think of a deck here I can do. I can use. So I guess we can do this. I can do that. One. Like that. And then I guess that's also not a bad card. Yeah, okay, this seems kind of interesting like that. Wait, what was the way to set? I'm thinking about it here. We can use this. But is there a way to somehow search it and set it except with Silhouette Rabbit? I don't think so. Yeah, but we could give it a go still. I think this will be kind of fun. I don't know if it will work that well, but I'm just kind of wondering whether it will. I guess we can play... We need only one of these because we're playing a small engine. We need this. We need that for sure. That is okay, I guess. This one we definitely need. I would probably play multiple of Regulator because it's still a decent card to use. But it's easily interruptible, which is kind of an issue there. Oh, well, that seems kind of an okay version of the deck, I guess. I'm not sure how well it will work with the Time Thieves, but Lady Labyrinth, yeah, I kind of don't want to introduce Labyrinth. Guys, the whole point is to play a little bit of a memory deck, not like top tier with Faintsmith and, you know, just win every game type of stuff, you know. This seems fun to me. I think this would be a nice deck list. Anything else we can introduce in the deck that I haven't really thought about here? And I'm not sure actually. I think this is pretty decent. I guess we can also do this like that. All right, this is, guys, before I even get to play this, I know it's not gonna be top tier, but that's not the whole goal today, right? It's just, yeah, I would want to build Toons. That is what I'm building in this. By the way, I got Toon Terror and Toon Harpy Lady from Crystal Revenge, whole box of 24 packs. Love that, and I even got 2 cards from it. Nice, nice. I don't know if Toons have anything new for nowadays, but you know, I don't think... Did they receive any new support recently? Argus started main strategies to control the field. Okay. Toons were my all-time favorite since my friend had the whole deck. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a OG anime deck. Alright, so we gotta fill this up with a bunch of rank 4s now. So, I guess we can play like Dweller. Let me just... By the way, is Uriah kind of interesting here? Let me just look it up. What can we do with Uriah? Because I was thinking about it. Gains 1000 for each continuous trap. That could be interesting. Should destroy that target. Nah. It's kind of a meh card. Not really that great. Utopia double is also possible, by the way, which is funny. I guess we can use Zeus. Do we add the Utopia double? Is that gonna come up? Probably not. Most likely not. What else? Any good extra deck suggestions? That would be great. I don't know. I think this is... I mean, this is kind of all we need. I would probably assume Silhouette Rabbit could be also a 2-of, but I don't want to craft it, so we can get away with only one, honestly. It's fine. Anything else that can make the cut? I'm not entirely sure. Well, that seems good enough. We can try Utopia double to have fun. Okay, let's just do that too. It's a little too big of a memory, but whatever. I guess we don't need that anymore because we can't combine it very well. Okay. What it's called, the Light Phoenix is, it has Swarm or Swarm in the name. I don't know. We'll see. Let me try to find it then. Oh, the Steel Swarm, Evil Swarm cards you're talking about? Ah, you're talking about the Evil Swarm Execution Knight, but I don't have it. I do not have it. I got a replay. You can also see my deck list. Yeah, dude, for sure. I would love to watch some replays. If you have any replays, just let me know. Just, you know, I just need your ID and I can watch the replays. And yeah, that'll be great. Actually, before we get into the gameplay, if anyone wants to, for me to watch a stream, watch a replay on stream, I would do that basically. So, okay, so this is good because we summon a normal monster, right? So, yeah. And then we have Reptile Earth. This is Warrior Light. I mean, I guess we can play... Let's just try out, I guess. Nah, that's not that good. Man, I don't think it's that great. Dude, extra deck wise, this is a little tough to figure out, to be honest. I guess we can try out maybe IPSP. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna come up, but whatever. And finally, let me just look up any other XCs for good card, and that's it. I don't really want to waste any more time building. These... Utopia double. This is interesting, by the way. I'm gonna actually... Oh no, this requires only light. Man. These are only light, so we can technically summon it. I mean, alright, let's just give it a go, I guess. It's kind of fun card. Access code. ID, basically. I got two. One with Dark Magician, one with the Stardust Crimson. Yeah, the Stardust Crimson would be great. Basically, it's the ID code, the 9-digit ID, so I can add people and watch the replays if you say them on your accounts. That's kind of it. All right, this is really all of it. Do we have the points? Yeah, we do. All right, well, this is your happy day, guys. Finally, I am going to play Argus Stars. I was asked many times to play this deck on stream. Finally, we are gonna do that. So, yeah, let's just flex a little bit the new cosmetic items that we just got. Let's do a little bit of that. I mean, access code link for... Yeah, but we cannot get access to it that easily. I was thinking about it as well. I sent it already. You haven't. I don't see the ID code in the chat. Let me just see if it's somewhere up, but... Nope, I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe something happened, I don't know. By the way, quick reminder again. If anyone can enter this code, I would love to do for you to do that. All right, I would love the help here if anyone can enter the code here. Again, just a reminder, so we can play the alternative art card. All right. If no one has any replays, we can proceed to playing again. We built the new Argo Star deck, which is kind of funny. Yeah, these are basically like legacy pack. What is that? That's kind of a cool card. All right. I mean, yeah, I guess we can get to the gameplay. Silver 4, Silver 5. We escaped bronze. Now it's time to see what the deck's capable of. Let's just see whether this deck is that good or not. Argus Stars, Time Thief, guys. Let's just test and see how it goes. Alright. I have no idea how to play this. So, yeah. But we are going first, that much I do know. Alright. Okay, let's just see. I'm gonna literally draw a card, a hand that I don't know what to do with. Does not show up. Yeah, and it doesn't show up for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so I have no idea how to do this, but I would assume we start with Terror Top and the Take Tomborg, so we can go for GMX Saber here. This is a search, I guess, which is nice. Alright, this is gonna get, yeah, Perulia, fine, whatever. I logged on the other on a wrong account, so sorry about that. Please wait 15 minutes. Oh, okay, that would be nice. Thank you, thank you. All right, so he used Perulia, which is still not that big of a deal, and that's great. Use Argo Star to bounce and dodge while burn. Okay, Maxi as well as Perulia. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, can we, dude? That's so sad. Okay. I guess we're not gonna utilize the Take Tomborg, maybe because I don't want to give him like 10,000 cards. So let me just go like this. I'm gonna get the search. Yeah, no. Sure. Okay. Yeah, fine. No problem, dude. No problem. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're kind of just forced to do this anyways. I'm not gonna special summon, because that will be one more card. And let's just go and make Saber. Okay, this is gonna be so bad, by the way. I'm literally gonna give him so many cards, but I don't care. That's diabolic for first game. That is absolutely diabolical for first game. And I think he just top deck like an Imperm. Jesus Christ, if that's an Imperm now... Oh my god, no, please. Okay, yeah, no. Well, at least we can get this dude. Alright, that's gonna be an additional draw and an animation. Wow, I didn't know it has an animation. That's cool. So now I would assume we gotta use this and then we place 2 cards. That would be great. I'll try to send it after this match. Okay, yeah, sure. So now we're gonna be setting this one because I know this is a search, and then we're gonna get I guess this is a bounce, and this is, what does that do again? Water monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, whatever, yeah. And then if you have a banished Argo stars, gain 500. Yeah, that's not big of a deal. But I mean, I guess we can get it anyways because I do have this one, which is, you know, fine. Let's just go like this. Now we're gonna set 1. This is gonna be discard to special summon, but no, we're not gonna do that. Let me just set that, and I guess we're gonna just keep 1 card in the hand so we can discard, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not the entirely best field ever, but through 3 interruptions, we managed to do something. And somehow he has 6 cards, even though he maxed me and all that. So this card allows me to get a search, right? So I'm gonna do that immediately. But let's just check it out. If a card special summoned while this card is a monster, that one card will be destroyed. Okay, so we gotta wait then, because I want to special summon first of all the statue, so I can get the additional destruction effects, right? This is probably how we gotta do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on, dude. Oh, man, that is so, whatever. I guess it doesn't matter, but this is just a little excessive. I think this is a little excessive at this point for hand traps. Ugh. Set 1. Okay, that's fine. This only destroys... Oh, destroys everything on the field. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so that's gonna be the Millennium Shield. So when he places that, it is time to activate Chainlink 1, the Lightning Tidal, pitch this. And Chainlink 2, activate the statue. So we trigger the effect of statue. By the way, Green Argostar is are not one heart per turn. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's great. Alright, so now we're gonna summon this in defense mode because it has 0 attack, and this has 2000 attack in defense, so let's just go defense mode. Now we're gonna add from deck to hand. I would assume maybe this because that would be great, and then we're gonna trigger the effect of the statue, I believe. Yep, that will pop the Millennium, which is very nice. Alright, this is a pretty fun control deck, I'm gonna be honest. This can now return, this can also be activated, and this can also be activated. Oh my god, this can pop like 3 cards? That's ridiculous. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty cool card. I guess that's really cool. By the way, the new arena looks sick. Just wanna... Oh my god, tentacles. Oh, tentacles, yeah. Nice, I love it. Oh, man. That's just... I can think of so many jokes with this, but yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it so... So weird. I'm gonna stick to the first joke and that's it. Oh wow, we destroyed our opponent. Well, we had 2 more destruction effects. That would have been great. Basically clear the whole field, so it doesn't really matter what he does anyways. Bro, that is actually a very cool deck. That is actually a very cool deck. I might make some content about it as well. Like, dude, this is a very cool deck. I didn't know this deck can be that fun. Remember the green one bounces, so each time you summon the green one, you get 1 bounce and 1 destroy. Wow, okay. That is actually very strong. Like, what the hell? That is very strong. No wonder we play this. And we get another good hand. So we're going second, which is not what I love to see. And this is like the one Garnet I didn't want in my hand. Everything else is fine except for this card. So it's a little bit of a bad luck, I guess, but whatever. This is gonna be now the full combo for life twin. Yeah, let's just spectate for like 10 minutes and then we're gonna play the game. Ah, bruh. That is just so sad. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. I mean, this is like... This is the pop. This is the surge. This is... what is the point of this card? I guess we can play the green one as 3-of as well, maybe. Maybe that would be great. But I don't know. I mean, since we can return them again, I would assume the green one isn't that important, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we gotta play playset of the green one as well. Maybe we gotta change things up a little bit and add it. Yeah, now I can see why Silhouette Rabbit is so important, because you get access to some of these not searchable cards that can basically facilitate a lot more interruptions. This is very good. Can't even summon Desiree? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the thing. The Entrap one, you don't need to play, it does nothing. But why is it here then? Like, why are we playing this then, if it does nothing? It's kind of a useless card in that case. I guess I can switch it for the third copy of the green one then. I mean, that would be probably better. I just saw that people play one in the ratios, and I was like, alright, I guess we gotta just copy that, but I'm reading it and I'm like, dude, this is absolutely useless. Warrior monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Basically a small protection and that's it, and a little bit of life points gained. That's literally all. Yeah, I don't know. Change it to the green one. Yeah, for sure, I'm gonna do that. Actually, yeah. It makes 0 sense to play this, like, completely useless. I guess for the name, in case you already have the other two, but it's like, yeah. We usually... No, there's one reason to play it, if you were to play this card, because it requires 3 level 4s, but I'm gonna cut it and just switch it, it's fine. Alright, so this is the standard Spry Flightwind board with not really that incredible of a field, but it's still decent enough. Let's just go with the Argostar Surge here. I would love for that to not get negated, because I don't have very many plays I can utilize otherwise. Let's see. By the way, the circuit spell would be nice as well, because that way I can activate more cards during my turn. That would definitely be beneficial. This is gonna be a lot better of a deck once we get the Odeon support, by the way. I think so. Because this way we can utilize the Temple of the Kings and other stuff and make a better version of it. Essentially more turn one, better turn one especially. You know? Alright, so now we're gonna get a search and we're gonna grab, of course, the Glorious Adra, which I would assume is gonna get maybe negated, but we'll see. Let's just normal summon it now. And I love the animation, by the way. This is very fun that this card has an animation. And now immediately we can just utilize the effect, which is very nice that it's on summon as well. Yeah, Imperm. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, man, this is so bad. And also chaining the double cross. Okay. By the way, that your finished trap can be obtained in the Eldritch solo mode, in case you're still interested in that. What's the purpose of it? Is it that good of a card, or just like, okay? Is it important for the deck? There's gonna be new support for Argostars in the form of rank 4 Xyz. That's very nice then. Okay. Alright, so bringing back IP, negating my effect. This is really not that cool. And now I guess we can just go into straight up Typhon and that's it. But that's not gonna do a lot as well. So yeah, I would assume we're probably gonna lose the game, but you know, we'll see. Now he's gonna activate IP and get rid of it, of course, as usual. That's how it is. Alright, summoning the Griffin. Oh, come on, not the Griffin lock. That is so nasty. Oh, okay, man, whatever. Sure. It's okay-ish. The idea of that stand can be bring out to the field as a board wipe, but it can also be bring out to as a continuous trap. I don't know. It seems fine, but I don't know. It seems okay, I guess. I think it depends on how combo heavy the meta is. Yeah, maybe. You're right. But I think a couple of pops are better than that. Okay, we lose the game. It doesn't really matter. Let me just switch things up. You saw the deck? No, I can't see the deck. I'm live on stream now. I can't watch the video. Alright, so let me just switch some things up. We don't need this. I guess we're gonna play the green one. Okay. Then we cut this because we don't care. I would probably like to play a second Silhouette Rabbit, but crafting is gonna be a little annoying. That would be a little annoying there. What can we think of? Dugares is not like terrible. I guess we're gonna add Dugares because there's a pretty good reasoning why you can play this. Because let's say your Glorious Adra doesn't resolve for anything, you can technically bring it back later and all that. I guess draw some cards. Now, I would like to play Temple of the Kings, by the way. Without the new support, it's gonna be really lackluster though. But having access to a, you know, activation of a trap is very good, because if you activate like the Taidiu or, you know, or like, where is it? I guess Taidiu is the main one, but also anything else could still be nice. But yeah, but technically we don't need it. Yeah, actually, no, I'm not gonna add it now. I think it's a little bit lackluster without the Odeon cards. I'm gonna look up the Odeon cards a little bit later as well, and I'll see if we can actually make a good deck list with Argustars and the Odeon cards together, because I want to see what the new cards actually do and can we combine it with like an Argustar build. Anyways, let's just play the game. Wow, they gave me to go first. I love this. Wow, they're so generous. They are so generous. Yeah. All right. Now that is a very fun hand. Okay, let's see. All right, so usually I can start with Regulator for Time Thief plays, but just so we can go for the Argo Stars, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just start with the Giant Slayer, and I'm gonna be going for the level 4 here. This will be very nice to just facilitate more plays with the trap cards. If that gets impermed, however, we're gonna struggle a little bit, of course, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. Oh, come on, dude, please don't do that. Nah. Ah, man, again I get impermed. That is so annoying. Oh, man, I don't know what to do from here then. I mean, it's kind of just brick. This is the one issue I have with this deck. Like, dude, literally just normal summon, get negated past turn. This is so bad. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we just lose the game, maybe. I don't know. Bro, this is like... It's so annoying when you don't have anything else. I hate this. Maybe we can think of a different deck than Time Thief version. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna scoop the game. It doesn't matter if I draw cards with Maxi because I have no hint trap, so... Yeah. Huh. What if we don't play Time Thieves? I need to fix the problem where one normal summon literally, like, gets negated and I lose the game. What can we do about that? Can we do something about the normal summon negate and then just continue from there like an extender? Why is this card not a quick effect? I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. You tell me. I gotta make some sort of a... I gotta fix the problem with this. Argo Stars Millennium, it doesn't really do anything. It's just bodies. It has to be something that, for example, like a level 4 engine would be nice, or something that gets us more trap cards in general, more continuous trap cards, action. Or maybe you're right, technically Millennium Engine still works, because you can go for like a Silhouette Rabbit and that could still be great. Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right actually. Because we can, as long as we get the bodies to go for Silhouette Rabbit, it's good, because then we can make this card better and we can still have a continuous trap. Like, if we have this, we can activate Silhouette Rabbit, set a continuous trap. If a continuous trap is on your monster zone, or a continuous trap with an effect that special summons as a monster is in your spare and trap card zone. I guess trap tricks. No, we don't need that. It's not necessary. Wait, I have a question. If you activate this, so you can normal summon if you have a continuous trap in the monster or a continuous trap with an effect that space summons in a spare and trap card zone. Do we need to have the spare and trap card zone card face up in order to utilize the normal summon effect? Do we need to have it face up on the spare and trap card zone to utilize this? Because usually Silhouette Rabbit allows me to set. Once we set, we have the continuous trap that can be special summoned as a monster, but it's not face up. So I'm not sure if the giant slaying really functions afterwards. I'm not sure how the ruling works. I think it does. I guess we can try it out in the solo mode. Okay, let me just do this. Let me just cut all of the meme stuff here, I guess. Let's figure out how to do this better then. Let's just change up some cards. Yeah, we don't need this. This card is not that good because we cannot activate it the turn it is set, so it doesn't make sense. Statue should be a playset. I don't know why this is a 2 up here, by the way. This is definitely a playset. And we have 10 cards to add an engine to this. I don't have the Millennium engine in this account as well, which is a little sad. Like, dude, I haven't played in months here and I lack so many of the cards, basically. I don't have so many of the good cards. Technically, this is what I would like to do, but it's gonna be a little on the expensive side of things. Just like that, and then I guess Lacrima like this. We cut that, and then we gotta play also the Millennium. What about Phantom Knight? They have no synergy with the continuous trap cards, and they also don't give us bodies, so it's really not that important to play them. This would be my ideal list, I guess. This would be the ideal list that I would play technically, because this is gonna give us more bodies to work with and more plays and lines, and still play some of these. And since this is a level 6 and this is a level 4, we can also play like Chaos Angel and get some banishing effects there, or even Photon Lord, so technically we don't need that. We can also do this. We don't need Dugares, Photon Lord. That would be kind of ideal. And also Caesar would be nice instead of, I guess Dweller is not that important really. Or Baguska actually, because we can usually... No, actually, Baguska is good in case we get interrupted like a lot of times. That will be an easy line then. I guess we don't need Dweller. And that will be kind of it. That's what I would do. But the problem is like... Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of URs. Aren't the Phantom Knight traps that special summon itself? Yeah, there's only one, but it's not continuous trap. It's like normal, so it has less synergy with the deck, I guess. If we can manage to get this, that would be great for Argo Stars. Basically, I think this would be the ideal list, but we need a lot more UR points. And there's no way to really pull for these cards, which is even worse. Like the Millennium engine and the Twinsmith engine. I would like to make, you know, a video about this, because I honestly like the idea here a lot, but getting these cards is gonna be ridiculously difficult. Let's see, I don't need this in this account. Let's just try to find some points. I guess this is the only thing I can get rid of for now. What would be a good way to get some UR points with the gems actually? I guess we can pull on the new pack, guys. I mean, that is also a thing. But we don't have... The branded cards are not here. So even if we pull for this, it's gonna be like, you know... Okay, I have an idea, alright? It's gonna be a little weird. I think the deck bit lacks the cane traps like Ash. Yeah, it does, but that's, I think, honestly fine. I don't think this is much of a problem here. Actually, we don't need these. What am I talking about? These are useless. And then I guess we don't need 3 of this necessarily, so like that. Maybe. This seems good now. Okay, I think this is fine then. Yeah, this is a little bit better then. Alright, I think this is good. Or actually we could play code buy, because if we get like max seat or full walls, that would be a little bit of an issue there. But there's a way to play around that and really, yeah, I guess maxi is not that big of a problem, so we can stop it. Or actually I'm gonna do it this way. Alright, I'm gonna do this. That level 7 trap bit too much. Yeah, but if we end up drawing it in the opening hand, it helps a lot, because as long as we have this or this one, we don't need to summon Silhouette Rabbit necessarily to get them. And there can be a lot of interruptions, I think. Because when you do that, literally having this plus the 2 level 4s gives you like 3 removal effects because of that card. That's good. Or negates with that, which is also nice. That's why I wanna kind of keep it, I guess. This is what I will do with the list, essentially. Alright. 1 second. Mahdi, can you... I don't know if he's even here, but did you figure it out with the code? Because I have an idea how to build this deck here, basically, with the old art cards, guys. I know I can build this. I just need like 1 code maybe entered so I can get the bulk of these cards, essentially. And then I can and then my plan would be to pull on the new pack and get more alternative arts and other cards in general. And then I can play branded, and I can also craft the Fiendsmith cards and all that for this account. I'm, you know, literally trying to fix the account today on stream. That's what I'm kind of doing. I'm here. Okay, can you get the code? Can you enter the code so we can get these cards, or it doesn't work? That would be literally so much better of a stream if we can manage to get that, like literally flexing a bunch of alternative art cards. That would be honestly great. All right. Let's hope Mahdi can save us. If not, I mean, I guess we... That's the problem. Like my idea is I can pull on the pack and then basically get a bunch of UR points and the cards, but it's like it doesn't have the branded cards in here, so it literally does nothing for us. Instead of using the 3 level 7 trap monster, why don't use 2 and 1 angel statue? Yeah, that's possible as well, I guess. Maybe you're right. Let's just see. I mean, I guess angel statue also works well. Yeah. Or maybe I can cut 1 Apophis actually, because this is negate. So maybe I can do this, I guess. Like that. Or even 2 and 2 of these 2 essentially. But I'm gonna, like, this is nice, I guess. I guess this is nice. I logged into the wrong account. So it will take about 5 minutes. Alright. Oh, it will take a new account to make... Oh, dude. You don't have to do that necessarily. Like... It's not that I would appreciate the help, but it's not that necessary, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go on the pulls. All right, you know what? So now I'm gonna pull on the new pack to get more alternative arts and try to flex a little bit more, and also get UR points to craft a bunch of stuff. And then we're gonna get back to playing the game. All right, that's kind of the idea here. So yeah. Let's just spend some gems, I guess. This is the day to wail. Today we're wailing, guys. All right, this is a skip. Absolute skip. Okay, we need this as a one-off, I guess. This is not that bad. All right, next thing pull. I want to see some good. Okay, we're going to do this manually now. Let's see if we can get an alternative art from this. We already have 1 of each, so I would appreciate multiple copies of some of these. Just so we can have a fully flexed deck with a bunch of alternative arts, I guess. All right. I mean, Apophis, you can bounce it back using the green Argus star so we can reuse it. Yeah, but we can still get it. We can still search it with Silhouette Rabbit, so I guess it's not that big of a problem to have it. We can switch Apophis to 3 and play 2 of the other one, I guess, as well. It's fine. I can do that later. Alright, nothing so far. Yep, that's cool. Any UR would also work because I need some UR points. Aren't there other branded secret pack? Yeah, there is, but as long as we make a new account, as long as we figure out the campaign code once, that will fix that problem. Alright, let's do another pull here. We got nothing, and the Golden Sword Soul is actually in 3 different packs, funnily enough, at this point. I can also do like a tempo on the other one, but I didn't plan on building the deck today, but I just saw the alternative art cards and I'm like, oh, I think we gotta make this now happen. Yeah. You know. Alright, now another pull. We got nothing again. Absolute backjack. Absolutely garbage. Useless card. Okay. 9th pull. Let's see what we can go here. Can we pull some nice? Nope. Nope. Just a bunch of SRs. Final pack. Can we get a UR? We haven't gotten a UR in this tempo actually, which is a little sad. Can we change that? Can we change that? Nope. Nope, we're gonna get scammed. Okay. Okay, I guess the game makes us just hooked when they give us a bunch of alternative arts and then they're like, oh yeah, dude, spend your money, I'm not gonna give you anything from there. Another tempo, 2 URs. Oh my god, finally we got some. Let's just see what we can get there. Let's just see. Alright, so this is a UR. What the hell is that? Okay, this is some sort of a burn card, but I don't care. I'm gonna disenchant it. I'm probably never gonna use this, so. Next pull, we got outside the pack again, which is very sad. 10 UR points right here. Man. I think all your luck ran out. Yeah, dude. My 2000 gems got me all of the alternative arts, and then my luck just ran out completely, and I have no more. This is it, guys. This is it. They just hook you. Look at this. They just hook you into believing you're gonna get everything you want, and they give you part of what you want, and then the rest just goes like this. Like, yeah, not gonna happen. All right. I don't mind, dude. I don't mind spending the gems here. I don't use this account much anyway, so yeah, I just want to build these cards for the sake of having fun today. That would be enough for me if we can make that happen. Alright. Yep, nothing here. Spend all his luck in the first 3 cards, yeah. Hello, and what was that rare fusion monster? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately. Alright, a UR, there's a chance. Come on, give me some good. I need to see an alternative art. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll take it. I mean, we need that too, so might as well get that. Alright, second to last pack. Evil Hero, Toxic Bubble. Absolutely useless. Final pack, come on. We can see some fun here. Can we get another alternative art from this? Yeah, we can. The 4th one. Now we have every single alternative art card in our collection. All 4 of them, which is so great. And we also have a little bit of gems left over as well. So, let's see. We already have everything from here. So let's just go and do one tempo on the actual branded pack. This is not the actual branded pack. Where is it? Bro, we opened so many packs, by the way. This is the one, right? So from here, we need to just snipe a little bit of cards. Oh, the 2 alternative arts are also here. Wow, in the branded pack. I didn't know that. But we do need to snipe a couple of cards to build the deck, so let's just do this. Maybe we're gonna make it happen. Let's just skip, and... oh, man, that's pain. That's so much pain. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to do another tempo now later. Oh, man. That is just so painful. Anyways, I mean... that's kind of everything we got. Let's just dismantle a few things and try to make it happen. Alright, so I'm gonna be very harsh with what I dismantle here, because we do need to build a deck. So we don't need these, we don't need these, we don't need these, we don't need that, we don't need one of this. Yep. I guess I'm gonna keep one for fun. We do need this actually if we want to have fun with the deck. Nope. Actually, I'm gonna keep this because I have a little bit of fun with that. Wait, hold on. The secret pack holds the alternative arts? Yeah, dude, for sure. I didn't know that too. What else? What else? What else? Let's just move on to URs. I'm gonna be very harsh now. We gotta get more UR points here. I don't need this in this account, by the way, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I already have one Rota, so let's just get rid of this one. I am gonna have fun with these cards, I guess, but this one I don't need. I'm gonna keep the Mech Wars because I have a fun idea how to play them in general. Alright. These are all part of the collection here. I have some very unnecessary cards here, but I do want to keep them because I have fun with them every now and then. That's kind of the thing here. Let's see, what else? This is never gonna come up, I am pretty sure. Well, I mean, I think we kind of went through everything pretty much. I do like keeping some of the fun stuff here. That's why I'm kind of not disenchanting a bunch of useless cards. Alright, this was 133 points. It is possible to build the deck. Runic Fountain, yeah, I have the Runic Engine here, but not for stun. Alright, so we're gonna attempt to make it happen. Alright, so let's just see. Like that. Hold on, let me look at the standard deck list because I want to slap everything together in like 2 seconds. I don't want to think about it too much. Let's see. Branded. Alright. Fusion deployment. Oh, fuck me. I don't have this. Ah, that's so bad. Okay, that's now very, very frustrating, dude. I didn't really consider the fact that I'm gonna want to play this deck, so... I guess we can also play, like, a different deck, not necessarily, like, Runic. Not necessarily branded, maybe. I'm trying to think of something else. I have 2 Runic Fountains, really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, right, actually, I didn't know that. Ecclesia... Wait, can we make... Actually, can I play Bestial Runic? That would be cheaper. I guess we can play Bestial Runic, because that would be cheaper and it will also still use all of the cards anyways. Let's see if I can do that. Maybe it is gonna be a little bit cheaper to play Bestial Runic. With a little bit of a different idea. So, let's see. In Bestial Runic, people usually play playset of the Guiding Quem. That's one problem. Let's think a little bit. I don't know, Bestial Runic, Runic Sprite, I know it's possible. Bestial Runic is also pretty good. I mean, it's fine. I just want to build a deck that's a little cheaper, not branded, I guess, but I don't know if that can happen, honestly. I mean, both of the decks are just ridiculously expensive, guys. Like, it's just absurd. I'm a little bit caught off guard now because, yeah, I kind of just want to build it without really thinking about building it. I was never really a fan of laying this here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to build it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just change some things. Okay, so if we're gonna play Bestial Runic, or like some sort of a control deck, I guess, to make it cheaper. I guess we could use that. Cartesia is a one-off in Bestial Runic, I think. Let's just make a little bit of a Bestial Runic deck at home. I'm not gonna experiment a little bit, not gonna make the standard version. I guess 1 Mammoth, 3 Lubellion, and 2 Druid Swarm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play 2 to 3 Lubellion, we'll see. 1 Branded Fusion. Okay. Good data. That's what I was always playing on only one account. Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple to play this. So I'm gonna play also this. I'm gonna play Alubar. I want to make a combination between the two archetypes essentially. All right, so we're gonna do it like this, and then Branded Opening is still gonna be good to summon the Alubar. Branded in High Spirits is probably still gonna be used, right? This is probably a pretty good card as well. Dude, this is just... Okay, I'm gonna add the cards that I know we're gonna need. I'm gonna need these. Branded in High Spirits is usually played as 3 of nowadays. Really? Okay, that's... I don't want to play Fusion Deployment because I don't have it, so that's kind of an issue there too. I know that I need also the Fusion spell, but one thing at a time. Let's just wait a little bit. So I need to play this. Right, Tragedy. So basically Tragedy, Alubar, opening for either of those works. We play one Springan's Kit, but yeah, but we gotta be careful because we gotta play also some runic cards. The Albion Dragon. Yeah. We gotta play that too. Albion the Shrouded Dragon. And Branded in High Spirits is a play set. I mean, we can probably make it work even without, like, playing Runic, I guess. So far, we've got some Bestials. We've got the usual Bestial engine here, I guess. So that's cool. I guess Saronir is not a 1-of, more so a 2-of. Probably, or even a 3-of. Bro, this is so hard. Like, if it was my main account, it's literally like 2 seconds and I have the deck. But here, it's so ridiculously expensive. Like, only one Fallen of Albas? Yeah, actually, you're probably right. We gotta play more of these as well. Dude, I'm like trying to slap everything together real quick and I'm really struggling to figure it out. So... Okay, you know what? Let me just do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna do it one step at a time because that will be easier. So let's see. I want to play something like Bestial Control. This is the minimalistic engine. Then Alubar, I want to play to get some searches for Branded Fusion and all that. And Branded in High Spirit. So I do want to play Branded in High Spirits, Branded Opening. So this Retribution is good. Pardon me. Branded Fusion, of course. One of each of the fusions, which I'm gonna include later, and the one Tragedy. Alright, so this is good. The normal Fallen of Albas is SR. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of a different list, not the usual stuff. I want to play this as a 1-off, and I'm gonna explain why. Finally, that took 2 hours, dude. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So this is kind of a little bit of a core. So every Bestial here is good. I guess Saronir can be played multiples. Probably. Actually, let me think about it. Alubar playset, one Tragedy, we play the opening, we play the Branded in High Spirit, so we have pretty good consistency already. Then we have the Bestials, which are just usual stuff. And then we gotta play... we gotta go through the usual combo with Fallen of Albas. So Mirror Jade, Lubellion, And then we gotta play also playset of that. Blazing Cartesia is a one-off, I think. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we gotta do to figure things out. And then from here, we can play the one Rindbrum to send with Mirror Jade. This way we can extend the combos even further. We need one Granguno. Usually we play more copies of other things as well, but you know, this is kind of the minimalistic version. So this looks kind of a bestial control with, like, you know, branded elements is what I'm trying to build here. I guess we can also play the Sword Soul guy. This is a one-off. And I want to also include all of the 4 alternative arts if I can. What that one fusion dragon using light and dark? Yeah, it's the Chaos card. It's this guy. It's this guy. Which means Super Poly is a good idea. I guess I can also play like 2 of it. Verte is also not bad then. I don't have Verte 2. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're gonna change things up then. Alright, so I don't want to make it a completely fusion deck. So I'm not gonna prioritize only fusion summoning. But yeah, I guess we gotta prioritize it because of the branded. Okay, that is so absurd. Sure. So I guess this is kind of a decent core. I mean, opening. This is everything for the branded cards. Aluber, Strategy, Opening, High Spirits, and Albion. Then the Bestios, Lubellion, Regained, Saronir, and basically all of them. Essentially, could we play less of them? Actually, I think so. Maybe if we play multiple copies of Saronir, use Hieratics. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play Fusion. Is this Runic or branded? Dude, it's somewhere in between. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I guess we can play. I guess we can cut these. So Lubellion, Magmut, and Saronir, because we need to send Saronir to the grave as much as we can. All right. I think this is probably gonna be the most consistent version of it. We have Fallen of Albaz as a one-off, although I do want to play a second one. I think 2 would be enough. By the way, Magdi, can we figure out the code thing now? Because I can use the code now to get the cards here. The Regained will bring us Diffusion, and then does it appear like this? No, it's Despia. I guess these are also. I guess this is nice. But we can also use the branded banishment as well instead of that. So yes. Oh, okay, dude. You're about to save me here. Can we do that? Dude, Magdi's about to save us here. We might actually be able to play this today. Just show the code. Okay, dude, there we have it. We might be able to play the alternative art, guys, after being so lucky and then so not lucky. Branded lost pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah, we can add that too. But it's a UR as well, so we're gonna have to see what we can do there. Does it appear immediately, by the way? Or no, actually not yet. Alright, I mean, we have everything for the core. I guess from there we can introduce some of the runic cards and see how it goes. Just kind of a combination between the two. That would be kind of fun. I would like to also play Incredible Ecclesia in the deck if I can, because then I can do some cool things with it. But yeah, that's gonna be a little too much. I guess Incredible Ecclesia really isn't gonna function very well. What card do you want to send to the graveyard using Saronir? Branded Regained. Branded Regained. Because I want to send basically Branded Fusion and Branded Regained so I can get the Fusion back. That took so long, dude. I mean, thank you for that, of course. It still doesn't appear. Oh, Thank you so much, dude. We just got saved from Magdi. Oh my god, thank you. All right, now we can make it happen, guys. Okay, yeah, that's better now. Okay. So this is good now. Yep. Okay. So this is kind of the idea here. It's basically get to the graveyard the branded fusion, then use it with retribution, and we have basically Placer of Aluber to help us get into the branded place, and we can also play some other branded stuff as well. I mean, we can play the brightest blazing branded king because we also have the UR one. What was it called? Dude, that's just, I haven't played branded in so long. I think Bestial Chaos decks are much more fun. It synergizes well with the Bestial engine. Yeah, you're probably right. I can play this. Yep. So this is good. Basically, we're gonna play this in terms of the branded cards. These are gonna be the Bestial cards. Fusion deployment, however, is a must-have, dude. The problem is I just don't have the gems to get it. This is a must-have, honestly. I guess we're gonna have to pick it up as well. We play Placer of that because it's a good normal summon. But actually, no, since we're playing so many Alubars, I think this is a one-off, basically now. Because we have the normal summons to utilize it very well. We gotta play the one... where is it? The one Mercurier, which is a good card. Branded Lost. I guess we're gonna step away of the runic stuff because we can probably make it happen. With a few small exceptions for now. Foolish Burial. I think there's a fusion trap called Fusion. Yeah, it's the one that fusion summons during your opponent's turn. I know it. But it's like not necessary. Cyber Dragon structure deck. Yeah, it is. But I don't have the gems. I'm gonna have to get them. So, yeah, this seems good. I mean, from there, it's basically gonna be fusion deployment, which we gotta pick up, as I said. What else? Am I missing something? I think that's pretty good now. So, bro, with the alternative arts, the thing just completely looks so messy. It's like Strategy, Alubar, Opening, High Spirits, Albion, Sarunir, Lubellion, Magmamut, 2 Fallen of Albas. Usually we could also play a third one, but 2 is fine. 1 Mercurier, which we search for the interruption. 1 Golden Sword. So why is that here? What is the idea with this? This is for the Bestial Runic version. I don't need this. Alright, so this is still gonna be a branded deck in that case. Okay. Fallen of Albas is good. Fusion deployment is necessary. Branded Lost is necessary. We're gonna introduce also probably Super Poly then. But we'll see if I'll have the gems for that, the dust for that. Bro, if I didn't grab the Argo Star deck, I would have been able to get this, but, you know, it's kind of messy at this point. We have that. Okay, so this is, if we don't count, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I cannot use the code again. Branded board strategy thingy, you just search it because it's a hand trap that negates, essentially. That's it. It's not that complicated or anything like that. It's not something exceptional. We can play Lulu, technically, as well. Let's just add it. That's cool. Garura, we do have. Mud Dragon, we can also play. So that's it. Then we need also second Mirror Jade, second Albion. However, I will probably cut some of these. The Rindbrum is already in the deck. Alba Lenatus is also fine. Aron, that spell that banishes from deck, but I think it's a UR. I'm not sure. I'm not sure as well. This. By the way, we don't need to play necessarily this one, but it's fine. It's kind of good still. Yeah, that seems pretty fine as a list. I think from there we can just introduce some hand traps like Maxi and Code By, which we already have. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of good. 2 Fallen Fallbacks, Placeholder Valuable, the 1 Search, the 1 Blazing Cartesia, the 1 Guiding Quim, the Bestios, the Albion with the High Spirits and the Opening, these 2, these. Regain Fusion Deployment. Yeah, this is pretty much everything we need, guys. And also Super Poly. Alright, this is... we also need that. And what else? Is there something that I'm forgetting here? Maybe I'm forgetting something. Do we have to play more than 1 copy of the draft? I think we gotta play 2 copies of this, actually. Maybe. I think it's like a 2 of, maybe. I could be wrong. Or maybe even a 3 of, like 2 or 3. I guess we can play 2 of this. So how many UR points is this? Yeah, without the fusion it becomes less expensive. To use the Despia fusion monster? No. I mean, it's not necessary. We can play it. It's just that it's not necessary. This looks okay. Anything that I'm forgetting? I mean, the Despia monster is also good, you're right. I guess we can play that too, but it's like so expensive then. Oh my god, this is gonna become like ridiculous. I like how branded is just so ridiculously expensive. It's just like hurting me. It's so painful to watch this. So many URs. Yeah, but I think this is kind of everything we need. I mean, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yep. And 15th card. I mean, it's kind of flexible then. We already have everything we need basically, so I guess we can just play. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of it. The 15 cards kind of a whatever. I guess Vorte is nice, but if we were to have it. All right, so this is a lot of UR points. It's so annoying. Fusion deployment, we're gonna have to pick it up from the structure deck, which we currently cannot access to because of the gems, because I spent all my gems. So this is kind of an issue there. Can we get some, like, I don't think we can get some quick gems, actually. So this is probably not gonna be the fullest, most powerful version of the deck. I think all decks are going to become like this. Yeah, dude, for sure. This is so ridiculously expensive, guys. Like, I am just absolutely stunned. All right, we're gonna have to take some drastic measures here. Also, aren't you needing 3 of the Tribigate Bird and 2 gold sarcophagus? I mean, it's not necessary to play this, these, like, you can, but it's just, you know, it's the main stuff only that we're interested in. Alright, dude, let's just get a little more harsh with the removal of the cards. We're gonna have to remove a lot of, like, stuff. I guess I'd like to keep some of these, but man, this is so it's so difficult when you have to disenchant so many things. It's so difficult. This is useless. This is whatever. I don't care. Some of these things are definitely disenchantable. It's just that I usually have fun here playing funny decks and I don't wanna butcher the account for branded. Remove the rank 8 galaxy card. Dude, there are so many cards I can get rid of, but it's like, you know, I'd like to keep these, you know, because I have fun with them. Just like, yeah, I mean, some of these are definitely not necessary. Branded distribution cheap. Yeah, at least the retribution is cheap as a one-off. It's a rare. At least that much we can get. Okay, let's get rid of these. Right. So how much more do we need here? Without the fusion deployment, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus. Ah, man, this hurts so much. Mm. This is like, I don't know how this is so expensive, like seriously. Well, I mean, back to the dismantling process. Oh man, Konami is killing me, guys. Oh man, Konami is killing me. Okay. Sure, I guess we can give up on the Cosmo stuff. Today was definitely not supposed to be a day where I build branded. Always something like unexpected happens. There's definitely a lot of unexpected stuff happening here. All right, okay. Let's just be harsh. I gotta get rid of something. I don't need this. There are some very expensive decks here, by the way, like Teller Knights. These were ridiculously expensive to build. That cheap token, this is for gold format. It's not needed, it's just for gold format, basically. That's kind of what it is. But, alright, you know what? Let's just get rid of the Teller Knight cards. I'm honestly so over it. I'm not even gonna touch these cards in my life anymore. They're just so boring. It's literally the same combo every day. If there's like any Teller Knight fans, just don't watch this, but this is a deck that I really don't care about anymore. So this is gonna give me a lot of UR points. That's good, that's a start. It's time to butcher some archetypes here, guys. Time to butcher some things. One Garuda, the other one is useless. Alright, that's good. Let's see if that's gonna be enough. Butchering one archetype should be at least decently enough. Minus 82. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit more butchering and we can finally flex the new URs. Alright. Let's just... I'm literally trying... No, I mean, dude. It is what it is, dude. At least there's some... There are Teller Knight fans here, but... Sorry, guys, I mean... We have to do something. I'm not gonna touch them, so... It's like... pointless to keep. The spirit cards I would like to keep though, because they're kind of memory. What else? What else? There has to be more. Honestly, I am gonna get rid of the Murmeo cards. Dude, this deck just became so toxic, I don't wanna... no, actually, no. I'm not ready for that, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, but I cannot buy the structure deck 3 times, I know. I don't have the gems for 3 copies of it, and I don't wanna waste time farming gems now. Alright? It's fine, don't worry about it. We're just gonna disenchant something and that's it. One more archetype has to go. I feel like I can feel that. The spell in the structure deck, 3 point and you get it. Yeah, I know, but I don't have the resources for that. I know what you're saying. Poor people don't have access to this. Dude, I just want to have fun one day playing like Mech Lord and stuff. I have some content in mind for that. The Ruma trap. Oh yeah, the Ruma is not gonna be used here. You are destroying your account, just wait for the Duelist Cup. Dude, this, like, guys, relax. This is not my main account. I use this to play for fun, alright? I'm not even touching this account so much. It's fine. It's mostly here for gold format purposes and playing some fun archetypes that I don't usually want to spend gems on in my main account. It's fine. It's okay. Look at my comment. You need... Okay, I don't understand this language, bro. Like, you know, I don't get what you're saying. So, it's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. This account is not something that will be like a problem to disenchant whatever I want. It's mostly for fun. The kaiju spell? Yeah, probably. Actually, 1 second. I'm gonna get rid of the Mermail cards, alright? I changed my mind. I don't need these cards. I wanna just keep, for small engine purposes, some of the... Yeah, but I don't even have them. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna get a lot of URs. Well, okay, I'm just gonna butcher some cards. Alright, fine. I mean, this is limited, so I can disenchant that. I'm getting more points because I dismantled this and it's limited, so that's good. Titanic Lad, the Ash Dragon. Alright. We're almost there. I need 20 more points. Okay. You need Titanic Lad, the Ash Dragon, that's what he said. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I don't have it there. Okay, I mean... either this or something else. Yeah, okay, I mean, I'm gonna keep these. Dismantle the kaiju spell and the spirit monster. The kaiju spell I'm fine with. The spirit monster, no. We gotta keep the spirit monster because I have some fun content in mind for that. Just one more card. That's all we need to get rid of. Just one more. I can see like 20 trillion cards that are worth dismantling. I guess we can get away with playing one. Alright, fine. That's it. Let me just buy the structure deck and we're good to go. Alright, so yeah, I mean, today we kind of went completely overboard with this. I completely butchered some of the decks here to craft this deck, but whatever. So let me just double check. Yep, fusion deployment is here. Alright, now we have the points. Okay, that's fine. Okay, branded. Oh, we need Titanic Lad as well. Okay, that's what you were trying to tell me. Alright, yay! Let's just waste all of our money. And we get a free pull. Woohoo! Woohoo, we love that. Let's just see what we get here. Nothing. Yay! Titanic Lad, by the way, it's not that big of a problem because we can also send Lulu and it still works, I think. Oh, but we can't send it actually with Mirror Jade. That's why you're telling me Titanic Lad. Oh well. Oh well. I guess we gotta get the Titanic Lad as well then. Let's just dismantle Lulu. I'm not gonna use it. And so this is gonna be like, for those of you who are just watching me butcher a bunch of cards here, I know it's pain, I know. You don't use branded banishment? I don't think so. I'll check it in a second. I'll see it in a second. This is a 2 of mostly, so yeah. Branded banishment. Did I not add it? Oh yeah, I didn't add it. Yeah, I mean, actually, let's just do it this way, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Alright. After absolutely annihilating my account, we now have a branded deck. Alright, so let's just have a little bit of a deck profile because this is definitely gonna be content in the channel. I am definitely gonna make a video about this because it's such a funny thing that we did here. I mean, just completely destroying the account for it. Alright, let's just flex a little bit here with the alternative art. Okay. Alright. So, after annihilating my account completely, I managed to build a branded deck here today, guys, with all of the alternative art cards. And of course, we did pull also the incredible Ecclesia. However, we don't have space to play it because there's no really a line to summon it. So it's kind of like, yeah, even though I wanted to play it in the account, we didn't. But anyways, everything else is here. We basically have the Fallen of Albaz, the Blazing Cartesia, and the Adubar. And this is just a standard branded list, to be honest. We also have a super rare, a royal rare super poly, which we just got, by the way, which is kind of sick. But anyways, we basically have like 2 Fallen of Albaz, Playset of Aluber, the 1 Cartesia, the 1 Guiding Quim, and basically the 1 Mercurier. Usually you can play 2, but 1 is fine in my opinion. Strategy, we also have the Lubellion with the Placer of Saronir and the Magma Mood to go for the Retribution, for the Branded Fusion combo, and also the Banishment in case we need it, and also the High Spirits with the red, and basically everything else that's standard, like the opening, you know how it goes basically. We also get Fusion Deployment, and the Branded Fusion, the Branded Lost, and Branded Regained, and the Foolish Burial, and the Cold Buy and Maxi. Extra deck is just generic as it is, like super poly targets, then Titanic Lad, Aluber, Mirror Jade, the Despia Fusion guy, the Lubellion, the Alba Lenatus, the Granguno, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much just obvious. Like, let's just get into the gameplay. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just leave it like this. Oh man, finally. All right, guys, let's just play a little bit of Branded. It's been quite the journey. The Argustar deck, I'm gonna finish it one day and play it again. We're gonna probably have more episodes like these playing wacky decks, so it's fine. One day we're gonna play it. But now, let's play some Branded. Alright. After spending literally my whole life savings on this deck, I can finally play it. Ash, Cold Buy? No, it's fine. Wait, I don't have Cold Buy? I have Cold Buy, I don't have Ash. I think I didn't add the Ash. But it's fine though, it's fine. I think this is good enough for a deck. If I have to fix it, I will, but for now it looks fine. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna start with Lubellion here, and we're gonna see what the opponent will do. If I get negated, that's completely okay. Yep, that will be Ashed. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't care, dude. Let's now activate Branded Opening, because we can allow ourselves to do that. And we can also discard the Tragedy, which is kind of a fun thing as well. And that's fine. I mean, let's just pitch that. And we even have the Fusion Deployment. We're gonna get the Alternative Art Aluboy to the field. Let's see the first out of the 3 animations. Oh my god, that's just... Oh man, I love it. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Let's get the Branded Fusion here rolling. Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2 are gonna protect the search with the Tragedy, which is very nice. Of course, if they do have like an Imperm, that will be a little annoying, but yeah. Now we're gonna get the... I guess Guiding Quem also works, because we did already summon the Aluber, so that's fine. Alright. Now we're gonna get the, of course, Branded Fusion, which is very good, right? Now, next up, we're gonna go Fusion Deployment, because we wanna get the second animation here. Let's see the Blazing Cartesia, which is my personal favorite, actually. Oh my god, this is stunning. Dude, this is literally what money looks like, guys. It's just, yeah, beautiful. Let's just Fusion Summon here. Go into Granguno. Use these two, of course. And then we're gonna get access to Granguno. No animation here, but yeah. Now let's use this. So, what are we gonna send to the graveyard, basically? We already have the Branded Fusion. So, literally sending like Albion is basically fine. I don't think it's that bad of an idea, but we can get it without sending it. So, Alba Lenatus is also not a bad target. Also, Saronir is technically not terrible as well to just bounce any of these cards back to the hand. But yeah, let's just go for Alba Lenatus, I guess. It's fine, I guess we can get more follow-up with it. Now let's activate the Branded Fusion. And we're gonna be using the, summoning the Albion by using the Fallen of Albaz, which is the alternative art. And also the Lubellion from the deck, right? This will summon it, and then we're gonna do just the standard stuff. We're gonna go through the Granguno as well. Pardon me, the Lubellion as well. So let's just use the Aluber from the graveyard and also Tragedy. Actually, no, not Aluber, but the Tragedy one. And summon it here. Okay, that's very good. Now, of course, we are gonna be able to Fusion Summon. Discarding a card, but that's fine. Technically, I mean, this is better to keep, so whatever. I kind of just probably should have searched a discard folder, not the Guiding Quem, but it's fine. Let's go Mirror Jade now, using the Lubellion, and shuffle back the Fallen of Albaz. This is literally like Komoni, for sure. This is such an expensive deck, by the way, but I'm so happy that we got it. Let's summon Lubellion and send to the graveyard the Albion, which is gonna give us more things to play with. And yeah, this is just so good now. The combo is full power, which is amazing. Let's also set now the Branded Lost. because it's better than the regain probably. And now Guiding Quem is gonna send to the graveyard the Fallen of Albas, of course. And yeah, unfortunately, no discard fodder for it, which is a little sad, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get something. Let's go Chain... Oh, actually, we do have discard fodder because of the Blazing Cartesia. So let's go Chainlink 1 Albion. And let's go then set to the field the... I guess branded in red because we don't have the banishment. Okay, that's good. Now we can also use the Albalenatus, which will allow us to get the fusion. And yeah, that's very good. Just search the fusion deployment, I guess. It's not that bad. And now finally, Blazing Cartesia is going to return to the hand. So yeah, technically, fusion deployment could be discard fodder as well. And that's it. I mean, that's the standard combo. Probably we're going to do it a little bit better with more resources, but it works fine. It's not that bad. All right. So now we are waiting for something to happen so we can summon the Fallen of Albas and essentially interrupt our opponent. Bro, this is just like... It feels so good to spend all of your money just to build a deck and now just clap people with it. I hope they don't make Crystron support 6 URs. Yeah, I hope so too, which is gonna be a little ridiculous. When does the new pack come out? I have to check. Oh, we're playing against Dark World. Yeah, that's completely okay, dude. I don't care about it. That is completely fine. Let's just see what we can summon as well. I guess Rindbram is not bad to get to. So he added the Grapha and pitched the Grapha to the graveyard. Alright, I mean, this is kind of how you get more bodies. He's gonna get rid of Granguno. Interesting choice. We could use, honestly, the branded opening. I'm not sure if we should do that. Let's just leave it like this because we don't care about the Granguno anyways. And we want to have a little bit of protection if we can with the opening. Normal summon Brow. I have no idea why he normal summoned it, but okay. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, return to the... Oh, for Grapha. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, in that case, let's just use the Mirror Jade here. We're gonna send the Rindbram. And of course, we're gonna get the Grapha back here, which is very nice. Banished. Now, I'm just waiting for targets to use the Fallen of Albas, guys. I'm just waiting for that, but we can do it now. I just really want to do that. Yeah, I am so thrilled to activate it. No, she's not gonna do anything else. Well, I mean, I guess, okay, I guess I'm just gonna show it. Just to see the animation, I'm gonna use the Rindbram here, just so we can get the animation. Alright, without effect, but the animation is cool. Oh my god, this is like Prince of Persia vibes. It's so cool, man. I love this. This looks so good. Honestly, one of the cleanest animations I've seen in Master Duel. Definitely a big fan of that. We went through all of the cards with the animations. Now we can possibly just get game. Let's activate Lubelin here. Yeah, oh my god, skill drain. Okay, sure, that's a little toxic, but I'll take it. I mean, whatever. I don't care. That's just fine, honestly. Alright. Let's just flip to attack mode. And let's also summon the Blazing Cartesia from the hand. Just for a beat stick, we can't use the effect of it, but it's whatever. Alright, that's good. Again, the animation. Again, just seeing a little bit of a money right there being displayed on the screen. Let's get game now. Does he have anything else? Oh, come on, not the threatening roar. You gotta be kidding me, dude. That is so toxic. Okay. This is just so annoying at this point. Alright, I mean... Dude, I guess we just have to pass turn now. He's just calling me with Dark World for some reason. Man. We're literally... By the way, we are absolute whales today. We got all 3 alternative arts and the map, which looks amazing with the tentacles. It's just so much money right here poured into this deck. I can definitely guarantee that. And we win the game. Woohoo, dude. Money pays off. Money pays off. At least we win games with it, right? At least we didn't lose after spending all of our money. What decks do opponent play? Dark World. Some like a Dark World, I guess. And we get to Silver 4. That is so satisfying. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's just play some more, dude. This is... From fun decks, it went to branded because we just got everything and it's like, yeah. It would be a shame not to play with it. Oh, I'm going first. Woohoo. I guess we can display more animations. Let's see. Alright, that is a bit of a annoying hand, but sure. Let's start with the branded in high spirits here. Maybe the opponent will not negate it. Okay, that's good. Reveal the Albion, which is, you know, normal. Send to the graveyard a card. Now, what would I like to send? Maybe we can send just Titanic Lad, I guess. Not that bad. And then we can add to hand. And we're going to be searching the... Wow, we can already get all of the alternative art cards, but... I mean, we're going to get Blazing Cartesia probably, because this is the most functional card. So that's that. Yep. Now we can already use the effect of this, which is not a bad idea. I am gonna start with the Blazing Cartesia, just to see if the opponent is gonna interrupt me, and I'm gonna wait. And of course we can potentially do more things afterwards if we get negated here. So let's activate Blazing Cartesia. Alright. Let's summon Granguno. What kind of Dark World using Skill Drain? I have no idea, dude. So we're gonna fusion summon using these, which will also let me activate Saronir's effect and dump to the graveyard a card, which is very good. So now we're gonna Chainlink 1, use Saronir because it's a little more important. Chainlink 2, use Granguno, and I'm gonna dump something with it as well. Right. Now what do we send with Granguno? We already have pretty much all we need. Maybe like a Lubellion would be nice to send. It's not a bad idea in general, so yeah, I guess we can do that. And then Saronir will send, of course, the Branded Regained. Now we're gonna go and activate the the Fallen of Albas, technically, I mean on paper. Send to the graveyard the Branded Fusion, and that's gonna allow us to just use the effect, get it back, and draw an extra... Ah, no, pardon me, not draw an extra card. But now we basically have Branded Fusion in the grave, so we can use the Retribution, and it's time to do some branded stuff, I guess. I mean, we're gonna have to go through it again. Let's just see a little bit of a satisfying animation here and there now. Let's summon Albion, of course. We're gonna be using the alternative art, and the... actually, I could have dumped Lubellion this way, so... Made a little less sense. I should have went for Alba Lenatus with the Granguno, honestly. That was a little bit on me. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should have just went for Tragedy straight up in that case, but whatever. Let's just summon the Lubellion now by using the... I guess Titanic Lad, because we get it back, and that's not bad. Actually, no, I'm stupid. I should have kept it in the graveyard. Oh, man. My bad. My bad. I haven't played this deck for a long time. Yeah, let's just pitch this. Summon Mirror Jade. Shuffle. And... use Lubellion. Yeah, I kind of misplayed here, but I mean, yeah, like, I haven't played this deck in a while. For some reason, if you zoom to her face, you will see that she isn't smiling, and if you see her from away, look, you will see that she's smiling. Am I the only one who sees her like this? You talking about the Blazing Cartesia or what? Like, what card are you talking about? Yeah, that seems like an okay turn, maybe. Chainlink 1. We set Banishment. Okay, yeah, the only thing I kind of fucked up was the Dogmatic Titanic Lad. I shouldn't have banished it. That was on me. Now we're not gonna get access to everything, but, you know. Happens, dude, happens. I haven't played Branded in months. I literally just played for the alternative art, like... Also, fun fact, the opponent also has the alternative, the map here, which is... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. Yes, Cartesia. Nah, it's not mining. She literally has her mouth open a little bit, and that's it. She's just like simp farming, I guess. I think she's just simp farming. All right. I mean, this is kind of a whatever. Dark Magician is not gonna be a problem. Okay. Yep. So Servant. I mean, it's just standard combo. So far, this literally does nothing. Oh, but he also has this too. Oh, man. Well, he did have a pretty good hand for a Dark Magician deck. That much I'll give him. Yep. That's standard. But, you know, I can literally interrupt him with one play. Literally just Mirror Jade banishing Dark Magician is all I need. I hate Mirror Jade Destruction effect. Really hard to out. Yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying. The effect when it leaves the field and then destroy all monsters is just really annoying. But, you know, happens. Could have I possibly added Incredible Ecclesia as well to the deck, maybe? Just so we can have all 4 alternative arts displayed in one game. Can I do that? I mean, technically, one Incredible Ecclesia doesn't hurt to have. It's just that it's not useful at all, so makes little sense to actually play it. But yeah, just so we can display all 4, maybe I can include it. Alright, so he's gonna summon Dark Magician. That's fine. Now Circle is gonna banish probably Mirror Jade. Or maybe the Trap card, that is also a possibility. Which would be probably a worse idea. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. What? What are you? Oh, Branded lost? Okay, I mean, whatever. I guess we can chain the Granguno in that case. I'm trying hard to think of a way to make Magic Key playable. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a topic in which you would need to work your brain a little bit. Definitely not an easy one to figure out. Magic Key, you can use it with Fiendsmith control. Dude, literally everything can be used with Fiendsmith control. It's like, yeah, if you want to make a deck work, just play Fiendsmith. Let's summon Guiding Quem on the field. That's great. Send to the graveyard the Fallen of Albas. And now I'm gonna activate Mirror Jade to banish the Dark Magician, negating the draw, and I'm gonna pitch Rindbrum. Okay, we can still cycle through the animations. I wanna play the Incredible Ecclesia as well, though. I kinda wanna include it now. I wanna try to summon all 4 of them. I'm already seeing how tomorrow's video will be basically today's stream, how I pulled all of these cards and play them, by the way. This is definitely gonna be content for a video. But the gameplay itself is kind of boring for now. It's just that the pulls were funny. Okay. I mean, I guess we can use it. Might as well activate it, whatever. Alright, let's see the animation once again. Ooh, summoning Fallen of Albas looks so good, dude. And also the one eye is red, the other is yellow. This is just so cool. Let's just pitch Regained. Fusion summon Lubellion. Okay. I'm literally just bullying him at the moment. I don't even need to do that. I'm literally just bullying him. Let's pitch also Blazing Cartesia. Summon... I guess I should have done that, but whatever. They just summoned this guy, I guess. I mean, it's kind of just okay. Okay, let's just use these 2. It's fine. Clearing the field is not a bad idea. Alright, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The opponent probably has nothing else. I don't know. I like Fallen of Albas, the old one. Really? Dude, I like the new one so much more. I don't know. It's like, to me, it looks so much better. So I'm gonna bring it back because apparently we're not gonna use it anyways. Just to see the animation again. I can watch this animation like all day. I can literally repeat and watch this animation, and it's just so good, so good. Probably my favorite animation in Master Duel now. It's just so much nostalgia there with the cards, with the Prince of Persia like theme. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who really thinks of it this way, but it's like, yeah. Okay, they just not use, I guess, banishment in case they do have something, and that's really it. Oh yeah, we draw the other one. Just to outer farm a little bit more than, I guess. I mean, let's just proceed to the battle phase. I'm sure he has nothing because I banished the DM, so... Alright, I'm gonna think of a way to add the Incredible Ecclesia as well. I wanna add all 4 of them and summon them in one game. That would be the ideal scenario. Really cool, the Fallen of Albas animation, for sure. I think this is one of the coolest animations in Master Duel. I really like it as well. Alright, I'm gonna include the Incredible Ecclesia just because we pulled it as well. And I wanna make it, and I wanna summon it once. Like, I wanna summon all 4 in one go. That's the goal today. Let's just cut 1 Lobelian. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Alright. The goal for today is to summon all 4 of the alternative art animations because we pulled all 4 of them. So this is the way to celebrate them. Give me the ability to go first. I need to. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna summon all 4, but I will do my best. Okay. Alright, this is a hand in which it is possible to summon all 4 of the alt arts. It really depends on the interruptions, but it is possible. So let's start by activating my branded opening here, and this is gonna be for Alubar, and we're gonna pitch the Saronir, and of course if my opponent doesn't have anything, that will be great. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, first animation, sick, looks amazing. Alright, now we're gonna get a search with this guy right here, and we can also protect the search with Saronir's effect, which is even better. Having also branded Lost in the opening hand, it has its uses as well, by the way. Now I'm gonna send to the graveyard something. So what do we need in the grave? I guess Retribution is still the best, and we can just get a search for the branded fusion, I think. Yep, it just works very well. Alright, now we're gonna be, let's see, we're gonna be activating the branded Lost. Okay, we're gonna also be activating the fusion deployment, alright, because I want to get to Granguno. So we're gonna reveal the Granguno here and summon the Blazing Cartesia to the field, which is gonna be the second beautiful animation. Looks amazing, dude. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let's activate it, right? Let's summon the Granguno. With Granguno, we're gonna dump the Dugmarica Titanic Lad so we can get access to another one of the cool cards that we have. So we're gonna go Chainlink 1, right? We're gonna go Chainlink 2. Actually, no! Oh my god, I figured it out. I know how to get through all 4 animations. Oh, it's about to get so spicy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the search for Incredible Ecclesia. Okay, and we haven't committed the normal summon. Even though it's not the optimal way to do it, I just don't care, alright? I really don't care, guys. I just want to do it. Alright, so we're gonna normal summon Incredible Ecclesia for the 3rd out of 4 animations, which looks amazing, and you can also tag out into Fallen of Albaz. Which, I mean, listen, I don't know if I should use it, probably not, but, you know, it's just kind of cool. So, let's firstly go through the branded fusion, but I actually want to activate before that the Retribution, just to get discard fodder, because we already have everything we need, alright? So this is going to be discard fodder, so we can keep the Super Poly, alright? Now we're going to go branded fusion for the 4th animation. Oh my god, dude, that will be so cool. Let's summon Albion using Lubellion. Fallen of Albaz. Alright. Okay. The guy with our long branded guide got Royal Albaz. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's activate the Albion now. We're gonna go into the Lubellion, of course. And we're gonna be using the Fallen of Albaz. And of course the Saronir, because why not? I mean, we don't care about it too much. So now, that will give us, of course, the ability to discard the branded opening. The cool thing is we don't need to give up on Super Poly. That's why I wanted to go for branded opening here. We're going to be summoning the Mirror Jade by using itself and Fallen of Albaz, alright? That's great. That's great. We're going to summon it in the extra monster zone because I do want to get a couple of zones. Now we're going to go with the Lubellion here. We're going to be sending the Albion to summon it. And the cool thing is, we actually have multiple copies of Fallen of Albaz, so I'm gonna do something that is most definitely not necessary, but I'm just gonna go for it immediately. So, this is not how you do it, but because I wanna show all 4 animations in the first turn, let's go with the Ecclesia and summon the alternative art, just to see the 4th and my personal favorite animation. And that is just what money looks like, guys. I mean, once you spend everything you have, all your savings in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's what you get, if you're wondering. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I mean, now we can just proceed to the end phase. It's like, yeah, whatever. And now finally, we're gonna use, first of all, the Titanic Lad to special summon, right? Okay, so one at a time. We're gonna summon the Guiding Queen to the field, which will set up the other form of Albaz. obviously this is how we do it. We don't summon Fallen of Albas immediately. So we dump it in the graveyard, right? Then we get the Albion Search. This will go for Branded Banishment, which is usually the best target that we have here, which is, you know, pretty good. Although we have Super Poly as well, it's still nice. Now we go with the Blazing Cartesia Return to Hand, right? This is the third effect from the graveyard. And now Incredible Ecclesia can also be returned to hand, so we have this card fodder for everything we might need. And this is how you summon all 4 of the animations, and yeah, I mean, have a lot of fun with that. Can you use Super Poly? Yeah, I can. I can use it because I have this card fodder. So what we have here is, although not the most incredible version of the board, we basically have Mirror Jade. We have this, which can summon any of the branded monsters. If we want to do that, maybe, you know, it could be fun. Super Poly is gonna interrupt our opponent. Branded Banishment can use our opponent monsters. Mirror Jade can banish. This can bring back Fallen of Albas, which can be an additional interruption, and that will be great. People are playing Goki nowadays, apparently, which is, I mean, I guess okay, I don't know. Yeah, okay, that is a deck that I didn't expect to see, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so this can be pretty good to special summon. Okay, that's good. Now, this needs to target, right, and gain attack. Okay, I'm good with that, I don't care. So special summoning 2 of these, now I can activate the Granguno here, which is already pretty nice. We don't really care about the Granguno effect, by the way, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, it's just a bonus. Opponent is a chat? Yeah, he is a chat. Usually I would have played something fun as well, but I just wanted to play these cards. Let's summon the Queritus, which is a pretty good card in general, right? We love that. And now, after we do that, we can also activate the Guiding Quem, Chainlink 1, to bring back Fallen of Albas and basically disrupt the opponent's board, and then Brand it again will also allow me to target Granguno, shuffle it back. Actually, no, pardon me, Fallen of Albas is not gonna disrupt my opponent's field very well, because he does have only Earth monsters. Maybe I should have waited then for the effect, maybe I made a little bit of a botch there. But it's fine, I can still use Super Poly later too, so whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just draw, and let's just get the Fallen of Albas. Now, what am I gonna summon with this is the question. Oh, actually nothing. Do I not have a single target? Well, I mean, I kinda messed up on them on my end, I guess. I mean, whatever. Fine, let's just wait. Apparently, I don't have a target to summon with Fallen of Albas now, which is a little annoying, but okay, I mean, it is what it is. It happens, dude, it happens. I mean, I was expecting for him to summon something more than that, so whatever. So, Jet Ogre here, and I'm literally just gonna banish it, which is all I need, probably. Honestly, it's not very difficult to interrupt Gokis. Okay, so this is gonna be a search, and now the other one is also gonna be a search. Yeah, that's fine, I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's just use Mirror Jade here. I'm gonna be sending to the graveyard the, I guess, Rindbrum, because we can also get it to work as well eventually. And now we're gonna get rid of the Link Monster, which is, by the way, very good because it doesn't trigger the first effect, and it also cannot use the second effect because, well, it's not sent to the graveyard, so it becomes useless. I mean, I don't expect to lose this game like ever, even though I filled my field with a bunch of useless stuff. Is that deck cheap? The Goki deck, I think somewhat cheap. I know the spell is a UR and you need it, and a bunch of the links are UR, but it's fairly cheap. But you're probably gonna need to play like Warrior Engines, which will make it a little more expensive, most likely. That's kind of what I think, although I'm not exactly sure about that. Goki Cage Match is gonna be the first search, and the second one is Super X. Alright, that will place 3 counters, I really don't care. Yep. And now he's gonna use the rematch, which he does have. And yeah, I mean, I should have just kept a little bit of my interruptions available, but I filled my field with a bunch of cards. Now I cannot really use anything. Banishment would have been nice, but the problem is I, don't have the space. Fallen of Albas doesn't work because these are Earth monsters, which is a little nasty. And Super Poly can use its effect, but I would assume I'm gonna have to use my own field, so it's better to probably wait for him to deal with something here. I mean, I guess I just didn't play it the most correct way possible, but whatever. All right, as long as he destroys one of my cards, it's still fine. I mean, I would love to see that happen. But we're gonna have to wait here, I guess. Obviously, Incredible Ecclesia also filled my field a little bit here. I probably should have kept like more than one slot free, but you know, it's just we're having fun today. All right, so this is gonna be the link 3, which is what was it? It was this guy, right? This one. No, actually, both of them are kind of useless. I guess it's gonna be this one because it gives him an additional normal summon. This way he can summon the one that he searched, right? Yeah, okay, so he's gonna summon the Great Ogre, actually, not gonna summon the one with additional normal summon. That's fine, I can reduce the attack, which is whatever. It doesn't really scare me a lot because literally one effect from Quiritus makes it useless anyways. Yep. Alright, I mean, somehow we ended up playing against Goki, but it doesn't matter, dude. It's just not gonna be enough. Alright, let's just wrap up the game. He doesn't have anything else, of course. So let's just get rid of some cards on the field with Albalena because it's a little bit too stuffed of a field. Let's just use all of these, and then I can just go for more plays using more cards in general. So now I can use this again and basically bring back the Fallen of Albas. Again, just to see the animation is probably gonna be enough for me. As long as I repeat the animation, I feel good about it. Yeah, dude, that is so satisfying. Yeah, I can't get enough of that. Alright, so how do we win this game actually though? We gotta get rid of this monster. Let's see. I mean, I guess we can use Blazing Cartesia here. Okay. Right, this is very good. And now we can use Blazing Cartesia to fusion summon. As long as I fusion summon into the Albion, the Sanctified Dragon, this is gonna be enough. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process here. Let's just use it and basically negate everything else. Actually, no, we're gonna activate this first, right? I mean, I can reduce the attack with Quiritus, which also works, and we get the Mercury, which is completely irrelevant. Yeah, let's just reduce the attack. I think this should be enough, right? Yeah, right, because when we crash it, it's gonna be game. Okay, I mean, that's kind of enough, I guess. Whatever. Let's just beat over his monster and win the game then. Alright, well, this is a pretty good game. We had a lot of fun summoning all 4 of them at the same time, which was just like the main content of today's stream was that, right? It's just luck, and then we showcased the luck and the money. We just showcased as much of the money as we possibly could. We summoned everything with animations here. Right. Let's just play, I guess, 1 to 2 more games with Branded, then I can play a little bit of something else, and we can call it a day for today. Maybe. Dude, I was honestly thinking about playing like bunch of fun decks like Reptiles and Cosmo and all that, but just seeing the pulls was just like, come on, it would be a disgrace not to play them. It was just so surprising, and you know, we had to make use of them, right? Okay. Now this is still okay of a hand. It's not the most beautiful hand we could possibly get, but it is still functional a little bit. Let's just go with Saronir here, and I'm gonna send to the graveyard the Titanic Lad, I guess, just to set up for now, and then I'm gonna search a nice little Alubor, which is gonna be, pardon me, not Alubor, the Blazing Cartesia, which is gonna be great. I mean, that's pretty much setting up everything else. Now let's go with the Saronir, and I'm gonna send Retribution to the graveyard, and now we're gonna go with the Blazing Cartesia, which is very good. Again, the animation wise, just stunning. Like, I don't know what to say at this point. It's just so good. Like, I just love it, honestly. Let's just summon the Grangono using these 2 right here. I mean, it is as good as it gets, probably, which is, you know, Grangono can set up everything we need now, so that's fine. If we get negated on the Grangono, it is a little bit troublesome, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so here, what would be an appropriate line? So Retribution cannot get us to Branded Fusion now because we can't send it to the graveyard, so we gotta find a way to mill it, which is a little sad. Let's see. Okay, let's go for Albion the Shrouded Dragon, because this way we can actually set up the Branded Fusion and Branded Retribution line, basically milling the Branded Fusion. This is why this is such a good idea to play this card, by the way. It's just like incredible. Even though Branded Fusion is at 1, you really don't care because you can get access to it this way. But yeah, I mean, from here, it's just Branded Place. I mean, it's just like comboing off. Unless our opponent has like a Nibiru, I think we're completely fine, right? Let's just use Albion again, just the usual stuff. Keeping Granguno on the field is also a great idea, so I'm gonna prioritize doing that. My opponent has something activatable for a while now, but I have no idea what it is. Let's just use Saronir and Fallen of Albas. Summon this. Very good. Very good. Alright, now we're gonna discard Cold Buy, which, of course, if he eventually activates something, I'm gonna be a little annoyed from that, but we're not gonna give up on the Super Poly. This is like the best card we can use to negate our opponent's play the majority of times. Alright, that's good. Now we're gonna summon Lobelion. Maybe I should have summoned Mirror Jade in the extra monster zone. That could have been a good idea just for, you know, for a field space, but yeah, we still have 2 spaces, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, now we're gonna get the Branded Lost, and I think this is pretty nice for a setup. It could have been better in an ideal scenario, but it's still nice. Let's activate now the Titanic Flat, which is gonna be one of the most important effects here. We need to summon the Guiding Quem so we can get the Fallen of Albas in the graveyard, right? And then we're gonna also get Blazing Cartesia back, which is gonna be discard fodder, although I would prefer to maybe even keep it so we can use it, of course, as well. But, you know, if we don't get anything else, it still works fine. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. Also, we're gonna set the Branded Banishment, which is gonna be another way to fusion summon. And yeah, I mean, this is just very good. Most games, this is gonna be enough probably, because these are a whole bunch of interruptions, right? I mean, we have Mirror Jade, we have the Guiding Queen for Fallen of Albas, Banishment, and Super Poly. Like, what more could you ask for, honestly? It's obviously gonna be very strong. And now Branded Fusion is gonna go back to 2, by the way, which is very interesting. We're gonna see more Branded players. I gotta say, I personally don't enjoy playing against Branded, but playing with Branded and with some new animations is just like very satisfying. Destroy all attack position monsters. Okay, that's a little frustrating, but it's fine. Let's send to the graveyard the Rindbrum so we can prepare it, and I guess that's that. I mean, it's good enough. It's at least good that I didn't summon Guiding Quem in attack mode. That much I do like. At the very least, we have that in mind. So I'm gonna, I guess, banish just like a Grangono. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then we're gonna get rid of the Mirror Jade. Of course, if he doesn't win this game, Mirror Jade is gonna be a little annoying for him. We're not gonna use Guiding Quem, of course, because we gotta wait. Okay. Eventually, if we don't summon it with the Guiding Quem, we can still summon Fallen of Albas with Rindbrum, so this is still good. It's definitely a functional line. By the way, I just want to point out, this looks amazing with the icon and the Blazing Cartesia. The Blazing Cartesia with the flowers just looks stunning. I really like that as well. A Burning Dragon, special summon for free. Okay, I have no idea what this deck is about, but sure. Discard 1 spell, destroy spells and trap cards. Oh, nah, dude. And this is on summon? Oh, brother, this is so annoying. Okay, I mean, let's use Branded Banishment, right? Targeting Albion. Okay. Then we're gonna also use Super Poly. And we're gonna fusion off basically the whole field. Like, this is literally all. But we don't have a discard fodder now for Fallen of Albas, which I don't like. I mean, I absolutely hate this now. Let's summon the Chaos, because we can use his monster. Okay. This is not what I wanted to do initially. Maybe I should have kept the card in my hand. I shouldn't have went for Super Poly. That might have been a misplay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And now I'm gonna space summon to the field the Despion Queritis by using Albion and Quim, which is fine. On paper, this is fine, but it's also like now we have no access to Fallen of Albas, so maybe I should have thought about that. However, I mean, it's still like doable, it's still winnable. Yeah, no. Dude, I just should have, I just should have, shouldn't have used the Super Poly. Using Super Poly here was a bad idea. I should have kept the card in my hand. I usually don't have a problem using Super Poly because we get to activate Branded Lost, but now that we don't have the access to Branded Lost as well, it's just like no more place available except for one Queritis. I don't like that, but whatever. I feel regret because I didn't buy it. Is this Tempai? I don't know. No idea, dude. It's literally removal. Oh, he's playing Tempai. Yeah, okay, I mean, sure. Well, I mean, I can't do anything about it. For now, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I think this is not the end of the world, but I'm probably gonna lose this game, so yeah. Even if I use Rindbrum, it literally doesn't matter now, so whatever. Okay, Fallen of Albas doesn't do anything, so yeah, I guess I kind of misplayed a little bit with that. But to be fair, completely, even if I use Fallen of Albas, because he doesn't have light or dark monsters, it's still gonna be difficult to fusion summon, so, you know, it still doesn't matter that much. I have one Queritis, which is, I guess, okay, but it is just a time-ticking bomb. I'm not gonna win the game with one Queritis, of course, so yeah, I'm just not really, I'm not really gonna be winning this game. Tempai just wins against Branded oftentimes when they deal with the board. Like, dude, when they get rid of my Branded Banishment, Super Poly, and Mirror Jade with 2 board wipes, yeah, of course I'm not gonna win the game. Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it happens. It's just nearly impossible to win this, to be honest. Master of Disaster, yeah, that was a little bit of a disaster there. There was no way we can do this. Alright, one final game with Branded, and then I am gonna actually look up the Odeon cards, because we talked about earlier in the stream how the Argus stars can be good with the Odeon support, and I want to see if that's the case. So I'm gonna technically look it up and react to some of these cards. If I can, if we have an idea to make it work with the Argus stars in general, right? When they come out. Hopefully they come out soon, by the way, because I really like them. Alright, Branded in High Spirits is very good. Now we can reveal the Saronir, and this will literally give us everything we need. We're gonna send Titaniclad because it's generally a good idea. And now we are gonna get the search for Blazing Cartesia. I am gonna need to use the Guiding Quem for it, which is not ideal, but you know, it's still not that big of a problem. Wait, oh, Branded Regained is in my hand. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit. Okay, I mean, I guess we still have a way to do it. Can we play NR format now, just one game? I don't have a deck list for that available, you know? I can make a NR format stream, essentially, but just one game without a functional deck would be a little impossible to happen now. Because we don't have time to build a new deck for commons and rares. Right, but I will definitely consider that for next episode, which is gonna be next Thursday, essentially, to have that type of gimmick of playing cheap decks, right? Hope that works for you. That could be next week's gimmick, just playing commons and rares, essentially. I gotta think of a fun name about it. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh for poor people, or like something like that. That could be funny. I gotta think of a nice name for that. But definitely I'm gonna work on that. Alright, so this is Branded Fusion. I mean, if it resolves, that's good. Wow, Maxi on the Branded Fusion. Well, I don't think it's a problem because we have Called by the Grave. And the cool thing is, we have another Called by the Grave if we do get interrupted again later, which is still very nice. And that's what we want to see. I mean, that's very good. In terms of a start, it doesn't get much better than that. Of course, the rest of our hand is kind of garbage, but Branded Fusion can solve that problem. So let's go Albion, use Lubellion, Fallen of Albas. with the alternative art, of course. And now we're gonna summon this. By the way, after summoning every card basically that has an animation, it seems like it's not that easy to do that. During my first game I managed to do it. However, in every other game I'm struggling to do it. Apparently it's not as easy as it looks. So yeah, definitely an interesting thing there. Now I'm gonna be going for 2 Fallen of Albasses because I want to keep the Albion so I can go for Lubellion as well eventually. That's why I don't want to use the Albion. Now we're gonna discard the Code Buy because it appears that my opponent has no more hand traps. If I get hand trap, that would be so annoying. But hey, I mean, it's just a risk I'm willing to take then. Let's just shuffle back the Fallen Falbass, summon Mirror Jade here. This is gonna be the most budget style combo you can think of with 1 Branded Fusion and that's it. But this is more than enough usually, so I'm happy with that too. Let's just get rid of this and summon the Lubellion here. I have a deck that can summon a cool boss monster. Yeah, definitely. I am also thinking about another gimmick which would be summoning cool boss monsters. So I'm definitely gonna consider that as an option too. These are two video live stream ideas I have in mind. Let's use Lubellion now. We're gonna get the Branded Loss because we already have the regain. And that's really all of it. I mean, that's kind of everything. It's not ideal by all means, but it's still decent. I think we can manage to win the game using that because we do have like a never mind. What? You haven't? He has an Ash Blossom and he didn't use it on the Branded Fusion. Oh my god, the audacity, bro. He underestimated the Branded Fusion. Oh my god, that's... Ugh. This is the first person I'm seeing not ashing the Branded Fusion. That sounds very, very bold move. For sure. Can we play this on format? I mean, I'm gonna have to think of... I'm gonna make a poll with different ideas for next format probably, and we can decide together. The community can decide. But, you know, I'll talk about it in a little bit. So even the match tier hits the field. I have no problem with that as long as I keep my Mirror Jade. I think literally 1 banishing effect plus like the, you know, when it's removed from the field, destroy other monsters effect could be enough in general. 3 cards in hand against 1 Mirror Jade. It doesn't seem too bad. Oh, Bigfoot. He's playing a going second deck maybe. We'll see. Pitching this Trudu. Okay, I mean, if he pitched the Bigfoot would have been a little bit worse, so I'm happy about that. And since that's one of his final cards, I am not gonna use Mirror Jade yet. I thought about banishing it, but because he drew a card, that might be a bad idea. Hi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Branded today because I got all of the alternative arts and we're kind of showcasing the amount of money we spent on this account now. Alright, so that's Incredible Ecclesia, which I don't think it's that big of a problem. Let's activate Mirror Jade here. We're gonna send the Titanic Lad. Okay. And now he's gonna be forced to use it now, which is fine. I mean, listen, if he uses it now, I am fine with that. Because now he's... Yeah, never mind, he didn't use it, but it's okay because the only thing he can do is just crash into my Mirror Jade, which is of course not gonna be enough. I do have a follow-up for next turn. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What? Man, how do you... man, some people are just so lucky. Okay, this is ridiculous. He said it because he didn't want to discard it, but still, having this is just so problematic now. Wait, what? Taking control? Okay, I didn't expect that. Sure. That makes it 1000 away from game with Destrudo in mind as well. I actually cannot summon Destrudo, pardon me. So this is 6k damage and that's it really. I mean, he can't really do more than that. He can link them off afterwards, which is what I would expect. New alt art Cartesia looks like she's hugging you. Yeah, a little bit, kinda, I guess. I mean, if you go back a little bit on the stream, you can see all of the animations. We summoned all 4 of them in one game. That was fun. So, yeah. My personal favorite, Fallen of Albas, for sure. Just the amount of reference that I get from this and nostalgia regarding the Prince of Persia Sands of Time version with Fallen of Albas, they just look identical, to be honest. I really do like them a lot because of that. Actually, he cannot even proceed to the battle phase because it's main phase 2. I forgot about that. But he can go SP banish the Titanic Lad. Oh no. Man, that is one of the worst scenarios, to be honest. Oh, come on. Nah, I hate this. Man, he had the perfect card for us. Actually, going for talent to draw 2 cards wasn't the best idea. Maybe this was the best idea. Yeah, I lose the Titanic Lad now. It's literally gonna be a top decking game because Titanic Lad is now dead, and because he linked off my Mirror Jade, it doesn't count as removal, and of course I'm gonna draw the 1 Garnet. Oh, man, this is so bad. Okay, this is just like absurd. The worst card I could have drawn possibly. Man, okay. Most of the cards in my deck are functional. Literally drawing anything would work, like Fusion Deployment, 3 copies in the deck. Opening, High Spirits is not entirely good, but still possible. Literally just drawing like Alubar's always combo. Foolish Burial is gonna be enough. There's like more than 10 cards I can top deck to win the game. Come on, just show me one. Is this one of them? No, it's not because I don't have a target. Oh, man, okay. Well, let's just keep it in the hand then. Are you gonna do some RDA cooking? I did that last stream. Last stream was the cooking of Red Dragon Archfiend. Tuesday stream, and Wednesday, yesterday I uploaded a video about the different decks we played on stream and some ideas. So yeah, for now I'm not gonna go back to Red Dragon Archfiend deck list, since we did that. Maybe next Master Awakening stream is gonna feature that again, because that's where I got the card, so we could definitely think of something fun there to play. Honestly, I am a huge fan of RGA. The new structure deck is incredible. I say that like 30 times already, but I think the structure deck really is very, very good for what it gives you. Literally 2 copies of the structure deck can get you a fully playable core, which is, I think, the cheapest structure deck ever in the game, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's the cheapest. Alright, so he went for Incredible Ecclesia and then Destrudo, then Ecclesia is gonna summon from deck something. I am fine with all that because this is usually double Iris, the Iris Sword Soul, because usually going second decks tend to play this combo. And this is still not game, but it is a level 11 synchro play, which could be the Psychic and Punisher, and that actually can be game now. Am I gonna lose like this? Oh my god, dude. I am gonna lose after not drawing anything for 2 turns and him having the picture perfect hand. Oh my god, dude. Oh man, this is gonna be game now. 4,000. Yeah. Because I'm on 64, this is game, and well, I mean, listen. It is what it is, it happens, but that was a little annoying because I only got 1 playable card in my opening hand, and then I got 2 breaks drawing them, which is so sad. I definitely could have had a better luck, but honestly, I mean, it's just like, yeah, okay, fun. It's fine. I don't care. It is what it is, sometimes it happens. Psychic and Punisher is very, very strong, guys. I mean, that was just a little bit of a top deck from him. And I top decked twice very bad cards, which didn't do anything for me, so it is what it is. Alright, so finally, we're gonna be looking up the Odeon cards, because for those of you who didn't, who weren't in the stream earlier, I built an Argustars deck and then I changed some things because it doesn't seem as efficient for a deck, and I'm gonna bring it back. We're gonna have another stream playing Argustars eventually, but I think we gotta improve the deck a little bit with the engines here and something like that. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I want to check the new Odeon cards because they have probably good synergy with Argustars, and I want to see in general what they can do, because they are personally my favorite new support that's gonna come to the game, and I desperately want to see the Odeon support in Master Duel. Yeah, like immediately. I need it. I just need it. It's just such a cool support. Finally, an Odeon playable deck. So let me just hop into the website so I can check them out now. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a little bit of a reaction for the new support for those of you who don't know what they do. Alright, let me just claim a little bit the rewards here before I leave. Okay, well, to be fair, that was a pretty good session in this account, in general. Aren't Argustars a joke? I mean, they're kind of decent. I actually like them a little bit because they have a pretty good idea what they can do. Essentially, nice background. Yeah, dude, the new background is amazing. They essentially use trap monsters, and it has pretty interesting synergies with stuff like Statue of Anguish, and it's kind of a nice gimmick, right? It's not something that people oftentimes play, and I would say they do need a little bit more support or more cards, because the usual play is Glorious Adra Summon. If that gets negated, you don't get the trap cards, which means you cannot continue with your plays, and it's a little annoying. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. A little bit more support will probably make them a lot better. But yeah, the new background is sick, by the way. Let's see what the other backgrounds are. Is there a Fallen of Albas one? No, there isn't. Oh my god. Okay, this is also the Alubar one. But dude, the Cartesia looks like 10 times better. Come on. It's not even a competition. It's just so much better. Definitely. All right, this is amazing. Yeah, definitely worth the gems there for cosmetic purposes. All right, let's get into the website here, so I can talk about the Odeon cards a little bit, and then that'll be probably it. Okay, so basically, let me just turn that off, which is, yeah, I should have done that earlier, but anyways. So the Odeon cards, I don't know how to actually, how do we get the search for them? What was it? If we do Apophis, it should appear. I think this is how you do it. Oh yeah, okay. So these are all of them, I think, right? Okay, so these are very, very new. So first of all, the man with the mark, aka Odeon. I mean, this is literally just Odeon. Like, yeah. In this card, no space summon, take one Temple of the Kings or one spell trap that mentions it from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Now, this, of course, is very good with the Treasure of the Kings and also with this, I think. No, yeah, this mentions Temple of the Kings. This doesn't mention it, but that's fine because you usually go for Treasure. Anyways, while you control Temple of the Kings, this card and Apophis monsters can only be destroyed by battle with card effect. So essentially, this is a good idea if you have the level 6. So this is one of the good ones where if you have more trap monsters, you can negate effects. So this is very good, especially with the Argus Stars, because Argus Stars can be used to get you more trap cards, if that makes sense. And also, when you start with the Odeon plays, you technically are able to facilitate a little more plays and activate trap cards during your turn. So Temple of the Kings is a card that I initially wanted to play today, but it doesn't have much synergy. The idea with this, let me just search it because I typed it the wrong way. The idea of this is to basically use Temple of the Kings as well. And this can allow you to activate one trap card the turn it is set, but for some reason my browser isn't loading very well. Yeah, we're not loading very well, but this is essentially it. The idea here is you can now activate trap cards from your hand. Once you do that, the moment you go for the Argus Star spell card, this card allows you to search the Argus Star monster. However, from what I've seen playing the deck a little bit and Theorycrafting today, you can normal summon it immediately without committing your normal summon if you have a spell or trap card, a continuous spell or trap card on the field. Whether it's in the monster zone or the spell and trap card zone doesn't matter, which is very good because with the Apophis cards you can get that before you summon it, right? Literally just normal summoning the man with the masks get you there. Now, Treasure of the Kings is essentially your new Temple of the Kings card, which is a field spell, and basically allows you to set one Apophis trap from the deck, which is essentially a very good way to get access to the new Apophis cards, and this can make them searchable, while now they cannot be searched, so it's really just, oh, am I gonna top deck them, or am I just gonna have to rely on top decks in general, right? On like luck, because when you can't search them, you just rely on luck. Anyways, also this becomes Temple of the Kings, which is nice. And if you have 2 or more set cards on the field or a trap card in your graveyard, add one monster that mentions Temple of the Kings. So this is essentially Serket, right? You can now search the Beast of Serket, right? This is the idea as well. I don't know if that's the only thing you can get. But you know, I think you can also get the Man of the Mask if I'm not mistaken. Let me just look it up. I think Man with the Mask also works because it does mention Temple of the Kings technically. Yeah, so you can also use this. This is sort of like, think about it as Primite. Primite can use the continuous spell to get the Barrow. Barrow can use the effect to get the continuous spell. This is sort of like that, you know, it works kind of like that, which is good. So this can literally search you a Apophis card, and it can also get you the Man with the Mask or the Circuit if you don't already have them, right? Hello, I saw your old video on those while I was searching a budget deck that can work with low URs. Do you have some advice? I could use the Doe deck one since it doesn't have too much UR. My advice is literally just play a bunch of Xyz 4 monsters and just try to spam as much of them and go for Xyz 4 plays. That's it. And board breakers. If you can play like Talent and Lightning Storm, Duster, all of that. This is literally all I can give you in terms of info. Just rank for Xyz plays and Unga Bunga beat down. That's kind of all of it, you know. So yeah, this card's very good, obviously. And now this is the new Apophis card, which is actually incredible. So you spell summon it as a normal monster, level 4. So this is good. This is essentially the reworked version of the old Apophis trap, right? And now if this card, it can be activated this turn, then you can set one Apophis trap, right? So the moment you used it, you get to set another one, and then you can activate it. So as I said, if you have the Temple of the Kings, you set this, or you have it in general. You activate, you set the other one, you activate the other one, right? So you get two cards. And then when this card sends to the graveyard, add one embodiment of Apophis, which is also a nice bonus. And embodiment of Apophis is basically the old one. And this gives you an additional card. This is like, you know, not the most incredible of a card. It's just like a body, but yeah, you probably just play like one of them, right? You play one of them and it's fine. Just one of this, it's okay. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of how you do it. But, you know, this is just a bonus effect. You don't care about it too much. And now, not necessarily, but you can play this as well. If you have two monsters on the field that mention Temple of the Kings, you can summon it, which is very good. And this can be a way to get to... Okay, let me just read the effect further, then I'm going to talk about the other one. Target up to 3 Apophis traps, set them. So if you use all of your Apophis traps in the graveyard, so let's say use this, set another one, use it, link off, use the Apophis to set the third one, to get the third one. That means you have 2 trap cards in your graveyard. And this card allows you to set 2 of them back. So you have 3 again. So this makes it so easy to get trap cards, right? And also, if you play Argus Stars, which is a good idea in general, you can also get like 2 more. And if you link off into Silhouette Rabbit, ba-bam, you get another one. So it's like, yeah, it makes it so easy, right? And now, on sport turning for trap cards activated, target 1 card, destroy it. So this is literally gonna be an additional interruption if you do decide to keep it on the field, right? It's not meant to be linked off, although I'm gonna give you a little bit of a nice idea here. This is a level 6, so you can use it plus the other Apophis trap card, which is also level 6, to go for an X6 play, technically, right? This is one thing you can do. But it's not going to be the optimal way to do it, because again, the idea is to keep them on the field as potential interruptions. So yeah. Now, one thing I also want to mention, because you're playing these cards, you can also get access to the Mythical Beast Circuit, which is a card that I'm very eager to try and make work. Also, this is the new version of it, right? This is the improved version. More to be pitched or summoned by banishing 1 level 10 or higher monster from your hand or deck. This is literally, I'm not sure, but I think there might be a pretty good target for a level 10 specifically. But, you know, I have no idea about that. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream, Maxim. I'm not sure if there's a level 10 that really functions with the deck. I think this is sort of like whatever. If you have any ideas to cook up a list with it, you can do it. But anyways, this is literally not gonna commit your normal summon, which is the first thing. You can space summon it once per turn, and then you can add one Temple of the Kings. So, again, this can get you to the other support, right? I mean, if you have some part of the support and then the rest is in your deck, almost every card allows you to get an additional set or surge. So this is really good for that reason. And then the battle effect is kind of useless, but the main idea with this is the fact that you can use Temple of the Kings as well. Now, I'm not sure if it works this way. Send one Mythical Beast of Circuit, and then space summon one monster. Now, this doesn't mean this is not Mythical Beast of Circuit, right? Does it become one while on the field? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So this is not Mythical Beast of Circuit on the field. But hold on. Like, I have a little bit of an issue with that. The monster, the fusion monster, is also not Mythical Beast Circuit. So I guess you do not utilize the second effect very well still, right? I mean, you gotta use the brick. This would be your brick. You gotta play this if you want to utilize it, but it's kind of good. It's still kind of good if you want to try it out. And you can cheat like a very strong extra deck monster, for example. I do like the idea of it, but this is not the whole idea, right? The main function is to just set trap cards and activate them during the same turn. So this would most likely be like one or two of that could be efficient because of the first effect. Second effect is a complete bonus. And yeah, with Argus Stars, this make it way more effective. The one problem I have playing Argus Stars is the fact that you gotta play the field spell and you switch it up between the two field spells, which could be a little anti-synergistic, although you don't necessarily need to do that. So, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. It's not like that big of a deal. Yeah, I mean, it's still good. Literally, the one thing I care about is this spell. Because this spell can be 10 times better if you have a trap card on the field already. Naturia Fusion. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still not. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Are you a Blue Eyes White Dragon player? Are you a Blue Eyes White Dragon? Because my heart skips a beat every time I see you. Skips a beat. I don't find the reference with Blue Eyes. Actually, not sure what the reference is there. There was also, yeah, the Naturia Fusion that is very hard to summon. It is good. And you can negate either a spell or a trap card, which is very nice, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess this would be one of the cool targets to use because this allows you to special summon a fusion. So yeah, I guess you can do that, but it's not necessary, you know? So I'm kind of eager to play Argus Stars more when the Odeon cards come out, because the Odeon archetype by itself, right? Let me just go back to it. The Odeon archetype by itself doesn't have that crazy of a use, because it's also not a complete deck, right? I mean, I don't know what people do with the Odeon archetype, but I would assume it's just gonna be, oh, this is the level 10. That's what I wanted to. Yeah, this is the level 10. Let me just talk about it. So this is the one that you're gonna banish, right? And you can space summon it from hand or graveyard, while we have 3 or more cards in your graveyard with different names that are Temple of the Kings and or spells or trap cards, right? So this is what you're gonna banish. And you can also send it to the graveyard to add the man with the mask. That's the level 10 I was talking about, but I didn't remember the name of it. Essentially, this would be a search. This would be like a banish target, which is good. And this is very nice because you have a built-in level 10 to banish. It's not like you gotta include something kind of useless in it. And then, yeah, I mean, the other effects don't really matter, but it's a good searcher. But as I was saying, this deck usually plays just like engines, right? This is one of those decks that are, oh, this is a nice core, but because it's not enough to build a complete deck, we're gonna play like engines, right? That's what I don't like about it. And the Argus Star cards are, generally speaking, pretty good for it because you do get them. Also, if you wanna go even one step further, you can also utilize like basically the Speedroid engine, which can help you go for the MX Saber, right? And this goes into Argus Stars again. And then you can use Silhouette Rabbit. Silhouette Rabbit can get you on Apophis Trap, which is also synergy. So yeah, I think that Argus Stars are the archetype that can really make the deck functional as a trap monster deck, because currently you basically activate the trap monsters just to link them off for like Fiendsmith plays or something like that, which is not cool. You know, it's kind of annoying that all you do whenever you have two bodies literally is just summon Fiendsmith, which is kind of boring, right? So this is how you're gonna do it. I think that Odeon cards are something that people haven't really experimented with a lot, and usually they just play engines, but I would say something like Argus Stars, which is a trap monster archetype, will make a lot more sense, right? Because the more trap cards you have, the better the Apophis cards become, right? This is so much better. Now also, this little statue guy is very good because you can set it with the Silhouette Rabbit. Silhouette Rabbit becomes a very functional card as well, to link off into using two monsters instead of just Fiendsmith. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is really cool. I think what they're doing with the Odin archetype is really cool. But I am telling you, I am giving you my word right now, guys. I will find a way to make it good. Okay? When the new support comes out for the Odeon cards, I'm gonna be the first guy to make a video about it. I'm gonna make it work with something. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna stop until I make it happen. This is just such a fun archetype. It's the first ever good trap monster deck. It's the first ever archetype that utilizes trap monsters somewhat well. And it's so annoying when I see people just playing Fiendsmith with them because they don't know what to do with the bodies. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Is this the only thing you can think of? Like, literally, every deck summons Moon. Okay, let's just play Moon in every deck then. Wow. It's so annoying. I don't want to see that, right? It's not about that. And yeah, I'm telling you, one day, when these cards come out, one day I'll make them work, dude. But yeah, I mean, it will take a while still. I mean, it will take a little bit of time because they haven't even they're not even out in are they out in TCG? I think they're out in TCG but not in OCG, right? I think so, something like that. But yeah, I mean, they're very fresh cards, so it will take a couple of packs probably until we get them. Maybe after we get the top tier current decks in TCG like Raizio, like, you know, all that, like the Malice stuff. Yeah, sometime probably in a couple of months. But when that happens, I'll be the guy. I agree. Yeah, I mean, if you approach deck building in a way that you just abuse the strongest engine in the game, it's so boring, like it's so repetitive. Like, come on, give me a break. And right now, what I was also trying to say, like, Argus Stars currently, of course, the best way to play them is gonna be with Fiendsmith. Bye, Revedante. See you next time. Bye. Have a great day. I'll be ending the stream in a couple of minutes, by the way, just so you know. But yeah, basically, the only way to make Argus Stars really work now is Fiendsmith. And I'm like, all right, can we relax? Can we like make it a little more fun? And that's why I tried to play the Time Thief cards with the idea to make use of Redoer being a good card with trap cards. But then, of course, I mean, Time Thief cards, consistency-wise, there's not really much you can do. When they negate the normal summon, you kind of just sit there and be like, okay, I mean, I guess we just like set whatever we have and that's it, which is not fun. When the next stream? The next stream will be, hold on, let me just check something. When is the new pack coming out? I'm gonna watch your RDA video next. Thank you, I appreciate it. I think you're gonna have some great ideas. I think I was very like everything I thought about, I mentioned in the video, trying to figure out a bunch of fun little decks you can play. I think that was a pretty cool video there. I figured out everything that I could possibly think of. Of course, that's not basically just Fiendsmith every deck, right? I mean, for example, the Centurion RDA deck is very fun, very strong, but I do have some issues with that a little bit too, because it just like, yeah, I mean, you kind of just use the Red Dragon Archfiend for body, not really playing Resonators. Also, do you think King Calamity will come back? If they ever ban Crimson Dragon, no idea. No, I don't think it will come back. Probably not. But yeah, when is the new pack coming out? Let me see when. So in 5 days, we get the new pack, right? Maybe 1st of June. So in 5 days, this is 29th now. So that means 3rd of June. What is that in terms of a day? 3rd of June, wait. In 5 days, I think it's Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. I don't know, because it says 5 days until the end of the selection pack right here. Let me just show you. It says 5 days, but I don't know if the 5th day counts as today or like 5 more days after today. But you know, I'm not sure. But listen, I'm gonna let you know. Usually Tuesday I stream Master Awakening. So you know, if the new pack is not out yet, I'm gonna stream Master Awakening. If the new pack comes out, we could delay the Master Awakening stream for the next week or another stream and just play on the new pack. I'm gonna stream the new pack as well. So yeah, I mean, definitely either Tuesday or whenever the new pack comes out. But I'm gonna let you know again, depending on what happens. And yeah, I mean, definitely the new pack is gonna be fun. I'm gonna be playing for sure whatever comes out, because I think some fun archetypes are coming to the game, and that will be nice. So yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday. That's my final answer. Probably Tuesday. Whenever this comes out, I will also live stream. So yeah, it depends on when it comes out. But yeah, that was kind of all of it that I wanted to talk about here. But yeah, I mean, listen, we had a pretty fun time. Now, unfortunately, I was initially thinking about playing more fun decks, and we did play the Shining Nemleria deck, which was kind of fun. We played a little bit of the Argus Stars, but I would have liked to play more like reptile decks I had in mind. I had in mind some Cosmo stuff there. I also plan to play some insect with Insectors. So I will probably make another stream where I play these funny decks. So that just so you know, because today it kind of just turned out to be a Whale Thursday. Let's spend all of my gems to build branded and have fun with that. So yeah, kind of lost the initial idea for the stream, but fair enough. I think we all had fun. The pools were amazing and we just had a good time, so it doesn't matter really. Kind of crazy, it has been almost 1 year since the Empire and Ritual Beast new. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy that the game is out for more than 3 years too. Ready for Crystron and Battle Wasp for sure. If these two archetypes come out, I'm going to be playing both of them, definitely. And yeah, I mean, for sure. So yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. Friday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to make a video about our adventures with the branded cards. So stay tuned for that, basically. And I will see you live on stream next week. And I'm going to let you know if there are any changes or anything that's happening. But usually, same time, Tuesday and Thursday, I am going to be live streaming. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun as well. I had lots of fun today. Definitely a lot of gems spent. Definitely a lot of funny moments. And yeah, thank you again. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.